You get something to drink? You good?
I got
All right, sweet,
Yeah.
sweet.
Shrimp tacos were awesome.
Oh, the shrimp
cool.
tacos hit, dude. Oh, I love that place.
Yep.
I should have
Dave's
done shrimp
small ass
tacos.
head. Or it's crooked. What the fuck is going on?
He's got a crooked ass head,
It
man.
was, it's,
happening?
it's the wave in John's hair.
That's what it is. It has to be.
Yeah.
There we go. Things are a bit more neutral.
It's the pomade.
pomade something. I don't know. Let me crank that down a little bit more.
Shook, how we sounding over there?
Good. Have you checked the chat? Hopefully, everybody in the chat can hear us well.
Oh, we're up?
I think
We're not
so.
up. Are we up?
Yeah. I'm up.
Oh, wow. Full up? Oh, look at that. There's us online.
Oh, I still see it. I don't know why. Let's fucking do
Oh,
that.
Katie Designs in the chat. What's
Shouts
going
KD.
on?
Is he hanging out at the small grays there? Whatever he was saying.
Jay Grays.
Jay Grays.
Small grays?
No.
I think that's a type of alien. Is it
Aliens.
tall whites, the small grays.
Small grays, man.
There's the Nordics. This is also an alien podcast, which you'll be glad to know.
All right, there we go. Cool. We look like what we look like,
Look like
but
ourselves.
I think we sound pretty good. Let me pop this chat out.
Tim
Oh yeah,
Connors.
everybody's KD's
Holla.
probably waiting for Corey's news. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do
Kinda.
about the way we look.
Yeah.
Yep. Can't fix that.
That's what
Can't
it
fix
is.
perfect, you know?
It's tough.
Just like you can't fix stupid.
Diesel
tough.
Dave, what's going on?
All right. So I think we're good there. Got the chat here. Do you have any questions before we get rolling?
All right.
Let me hit that one there.
Hit that
Let me
button
hit that
there. You can't hit that yet.
This one?
You gonna hit that one?
You ready?
I guess so.
You all set?
Let's
I think
go.
we're good, right? Shook, we're good over there?
Shook, how you doing? You gonna count us in?
It's like
counting
Shook's
it.
having a meltdown over there.
Shook's having a meltdown.
I know.
You good? You got hands in there? What if you clap? Can we
I
hear
was
it?
just going to say he's trying to remember not to clap.
We're good?
Okay. You sure?
You don't seem sure.
You don't seem very, you're not alluding confidence right
I've
now.
seen surer. We gotta get that guy a mic.
Yeah.
Shook's just off camera.
It seems like he already has a mic over there.
We need a lot of things.
We need some stuff.
We need a lot of stuff. What? Good. He's typing away. What are you typing?
I think he's
don't
typing
even
in
know
his
what you're
live journal.
typing. What's happening right now?
He's registering for Lock City. He just realized he forgot. Shit.
This is a ham fist in the keyboard.
Slamming it. He's getting the
What are you getting?
Are you getting the graphics package?
Well, thank goodness we didn't start yet.
Yeah, man, this would be terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why. We get the sound right. We get all locked in.
We're doing this very live.
Yeah, absolutely live. How's the chat room?
Grace and shouts.
Oh, in the room. Lester, there he is. ELJ's the best. He's been trying to get pictures of my Skyline for since the car was red. And then finally dude, we can do it. Let's go. You know? It's just we get an hour. Let's go down the street.
Yeah.
Dude's excellent.
Yeah, I know he's a beast.
He really is. He really is.
He's been trying to shoot my white car for 3 weeks now. Maybe more than that. I've been working or I can't.
Yeah, man. Schedules suck. Seriously, it's been 3 years since he's been trying to shoot the car. I'm I just can't make it work. I can't make it work.
Shook, you all right over there? What's happening?
Shook's having a meltdown.
I don't know. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the person not on camera.
He's really carrying the team right now.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something over
He's
there.
busy carrying the team.
I am doing that. It's a victory. Okay.
You got it?
I'm good.
Oh,
Oh,
what
wow. There's
the
a lot
shit
going on.
was that?
There's a lot going on over there.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's party.
Well,
Set in the mood.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Yo.
and Corey.si.
Hello, hello.
This week, we have Mr. Lester Chester Dunn, man of the 86s, man of the drift slinging it out there. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out.
Thank you for having me.
Just make sure you get right on that thing when you, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, say it with your chest.
Yeah. We are going to hit him with some questions. Really, ask him what makes him tick, how he got into the 86s, how he got into the drift stuff. He seems to be a natural out there. So we're going to get into all that stuff. But before we do, this episode is brought to you by...
Your boys at Heartbeat Hot Sauce. Who here likes hot sauce? How about you? Oh, so you're a hot sauce man? You got to try some of the stuff we got in the fridge. We should have told you before you ate the tacos.
Oh man, that was a missed opportunity.
We got to order more tacos. We'll order more tacos.
Yeah, Shook. You should have told him.
Yeah, sure.
Heartbeat Hot Sauce. It's all natural ingredients, no thickening agents like water, preservative-free, locally grown produce in Canada. All sauces are flavor-forward and heat balanced, very approachable, even for the quote-unquote no hot sauce person.
You're looking at him.
Yeah, you like Charlie Justice over there.
Charlie Polish. Can't
They
handle
were
it.
featured on 3 seasons of the YouTube series Hot Ones, which if you haven't seen that, you live under a rock.
Come on.
And if you're looking to get a little taste of it, you go to heartbeathotsauce.com. Use promo code Revival, REVIVAL, for 20% off.
REVIVAL.
Yeah.
Revival.
It's always
REVIVAL for
Tell 'em the
20%
boys
off.
sent you.
Yeah, tell them the boys sent you. Heartbeat Hot Sauce. If not, check out their Instagram. It's a cool ass Instagram. They're always posting some fun shit.
Seriously. And recipes.
Yeah.
Bunch of different stuff.
Recipes. Their merch is awesome.
On point. The shouts to everybody that's been tagging us, that's been purchasing. It's thank
Big
you very
help.
much for the
Huge
support.
Helps the boys.
And we truly hope you enjoy it because I genuinely like the stuff, regardless if they sponsor us or not.
Yeah.
We are also, they, as if I'm talking about some other people. We are also brought to you by New England Auto and Truck Recyclers. New England Auto and Truck Recyclers, also known as NEATR, is conveniently located in Winchendon, Massachusetts. Winchendon, also known as Central Massachusetts. They are the purveyors of premium recycled auto parts. They cover engines, transmissions, body panels, wheels, used tires, interior parts, all that good stuff. All cleaned, tested, and reliable. Also coming with a 6-month warranty. Their website, finduseparts.com, is where you can find what they have in stock, is where you can get in touch with them if you are looking for something specific. If you're, a bit old school, want to actually talk to somebody, you can call 1-800-553-3080, and you can check out their YouTube channel. Again, that's New England Auto and Truck Recyclers. Their YouTube channel gets updated very frequently with all their inventory. They do walkarounds, show you what's available, show you what's good, what's not, what's hit, what's ready to be taken off and utilized somewhere else. So again, finduseparts.com. Check them out and tell them Revival Motoring sent you. That is it for our sponsors this week.
Excellent.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Callbacks, gentlemen.
Oh man, I got a good one
Okay.
Let's hear it.
for my boy 36 Matt for you.
Shouts, buddy.
Another victory. This guy Matt just hits us with like wins every time.
button
He's
does not
probably
work?
the most callbacked. What?
That button just not work.
Oh no, I was just trying to wake my
Oh, okay.
iPad up. It actually doesn't do anything. Doesn't work either.
Yeah.
So from 36 Mafia, picked up a brand new passport from my mom today. Didn't even have to do much in the negotiation of the car because they gave me like 9.5% off right off the rip, so there wasn't much room to haggle. Still knocked off $100 to make the price even. Now I had to trade in for a 2015 Accord. I got an online estimate through CarMax, but they were willing to pay me for the car. Brought that one to the dealership. They took a look and go, did the CarMax physically see this car? Your bumper is hanging on for dear life. Your fender liner is missing. And I did what any logical person would do, lied and said yes. And added, they saw it and even had it on the lift, and they ended up matching CarMax's offer.
Boom.
I'll tell you what, this guy's just taking it to the house
He's out
now.
there. He's bringing it.
So, I mean, he's coming in at 10% off.
Yeah.
Come on.
I like the 100 off just for the even price. Like the even Steven price. Like, give me another 100 just to kind of even it out.
You have to do that.
Yeah.
Because you have to get something off their price. You
That
can't
you
go in.
did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You have to, even if it's massive
Yeah.
sale, you gotta give me a couple bucks off, you
Yeah.
know? Give me free
I'm
floor
looking
mats.
for $20.
Yeah, I need a
Yeah.
victory.
Fill the gas tank.
I need to tell the boys, give
Yeah.
me a free tank. Flush the brake fluid.
In this current climate, is
Yeah.
it easier to buy a new car or a used car?
New car.
Okay. So now it's prime time. It's prime picking. Now go in
I
there.
think it's a shit show basically to buy anything right now.
Yeah.
That's what it seems.
Yeah, especially at the dealership right now, we have no inventory at all, pretty much.
Really. And again, for everybody, you're a Toyota dealership, right?
Now, is it because stuff's coming in and out so fast, or nothing's coming in
Actually, whatever's coming in is just right out.
right out the door?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's a good dealership too. It's Toyota.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
People
right. So
want that
it's.
shit.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say it's not like stuff sitting
I
on
see
the
Buick running all sorts of promos.
right. Yeah,
They just can't get the shit off the
Yeah.
lot.
yeah.
But yeah, it's I think it's tough to buy cars right now. You look at the used market on like the let's say theoretically we're all looking to buy used cars for Josh today. This is Josh wants a $2,000 race car. And I mean there was not a lot.
It's tough pickings out there.
But if you're looking, if you're out and about and you see a $2,000 Mini Cooper, a $2,000 Volkswagen Rabbit,
Mark V
or a $2,000 Fox body, Josh
You
wants
redirect
it.
to Corey.
must be manual.
Josh wants a Mark V 5-cylinder Rabbit.
Yep. Preferably under 260,000 miles on
Yeah,
it.
for under 260,000 miles to do a project.
Color doesn't matter
Color doesn't matter.
as long as it's manual. Nothing else
I
matters.
mean, I gotta think someone
as
out there
Metallica
that
once
listens to
said.
this knows where this thing is.
Yeah. Someone has something somewhere.
And 2,000 starting price.
Yeah. We're
Well, there's-
starting to.
there's-
That's
we-
not the final price.
Yeah. No.
Budget's a little lower than that.
Yeah, there's negotiations here.
If you got a
There's- that are gonna
$1,500
take place.
86s, please let us know now.
Those are slim pickings.
Yeah, dude, that would be a rusty shell at best, right?
Uh,
Oh man.
Ian
So
WRX wrote, "Nice Bass Pro hat.
yeah, that's right. That's what you think it is.
Take a closer look.
Yeah, this is my prized possession. It's a Lunkers, baby.
It's worth more than a Mark V Rabbit."
Yeah, it is. In this climate.
What else do we have for callbacks?
What else we got? Anyone else?
You guys don't have anything because I got more shit.
Nothing really.
Yeah, hold us
I
over.
did
I
some
think I
gardening.
had.
Do we want to talk about that?
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
I did some car stuff. I flash changed the fluid on my my K car today.
Yeah.
Transmission fluid. I don't know. I just figured it
Did
hadn't
you
been
drive
done
it
before.
after?
Yeah,
Perfect.
feels like a car that has transmission fluid in it,
There you go.
like it did before.
Yeah.
I think the diff's a little less loud, but the diff on that thing's mechanical, so it's all the loud.
Yeah.
Front wheel drive mechanical diff, very interesting at low speed. Feels weird.
Actually, callback. What I'm just thinking about now. Small victory in the town of Providence,
Yes.
city of Providence, not town of
Oh,
Providence.
is this
Has
an update?
anyone experienced? Oh yeah. Has anyone gone over the bridge?
I heard they have fixed the speed bumps.
They're like just minor lumps in the road now,
Good.
and it's just like full send.
The problem is they have to fix the ones on the other side now. Near the bus station on the Pawtucket side of things.
I haven't gone there.
It's fucking Mount Everest over
So
Are
there.
they
but-
still?
Yeah, they haven't even touched them.
Before
really?
it was like a Jersey barrier. Now it's just like a suggestion.
Yeah, I wonder why they haven't done those yet.
Because no one bitched about them. Because everybody with money lives on the east side of the city and they go over those speed
Yeah.
bumps. Everybody on the other side of the city doesn't bitch to the news station every time something goes wrong.
Yeah.
So the fucking bumps aren't getting fixed. I
Because
gotta
those are the
start
ones.
bitching.
Those are the ones. What's his face was?
Was that what
bitching-
German's talking about?
Yeah, those are the ones he's mad about.
Okay, maybe they fixed them. I haven't
Yeah.
been through it in a couple days.
I haven't gone there. I actually, I should have today because I was coming down the highway that way, but I chose not to get off there because I thought, oh fuck, I don't feel like dealing with these things.
I heard to make up for the fact that they're not big anymore, they're just straight black so you can't see them.
Yeah, but they painted so much in front of them that like if you can't see the arrows for 500 feet in front of them, then
Oh, there's arrows in front of them?
yeah, like the little V, like white V's on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, if you ignore those and you still go over the tiny little lump on the road,
I still solemnly believe that speed bumps have to be painted yellow.
yeah,
It's tradition.
Yeah.
It's bullshit at this
Well,
now.
why are we breaking it?
it looked
Exactly.
like when I went over them, it looked like they were like just drove away from pouring them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speed bumps yellow.
The ones on Indian Point Park are horrible.
Yeah, but those, I get it because everyone was racing and being idiots, but it doesn't
Yeah.
stop burnouts, as we
Yeah.
all know. Yeah, that was like how they started. They were like, oh, let's put mountains on Indian Point Park.
That's what it was. We fixed it there. This will fix it everywhere.
It did ruin a lot of fun events, if I'm honest.
I know, that's what, I think we cruised.
Yeah, we met a couple times down there.
Yeah, but I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, no, I saw pictures of it and I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Yeah.
They fixed this.
Because even my car now, just drive right over
Hammer
it.
right through.
Yeah.
They didn't fix the spacing, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
It looks like they just kind of chipped away at the old ones and kind of smoothed it out a little bit.
Yeah, I wanted to figure out how to get grenades, just lay them out on top of these things, blow them up.
Hey, because the article said they needed to fix the slope, and I was like, I think you need to fix like the whole thing, which
Overall
they did.
height.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
to undo what you did.
The overall height definitely changed, and like the pitch to them changed.
Get out
Right.
there with
Yeah.
a fucking pneumatic hammer.
I don't know.
Just
Yeah,
take it
I
down.
don't know what you do.
So small victory.
There we go.
Hey,
Small
there's
victories.
one.
Small victory.
Shouts details by Doug in the chat. He asked, "What about the C5 Vet, Josh?" Oh, 100% still in on one of those.
Same budget.
Right. So
$2,000.
that's the problem. I cannot find one for said budget. So hopefully this other project pans out and we have a bigger budget next time. So this is different thing, but C5 Vet drift car, 100% still in it someday. Hopefully soon, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
One day.
Yeah. What else do we have for callbacks?
I just have some deep thoughts, weird events and stuff.
Like the UFOs?
No, not
okay.
yet. I was thinking the TRX pickup truck's got to have 2 modes: wide open throttle and panic brake. I can't believe there's anything between those
Yeah.
two.
So it's like an electric car.
Yeah,
You know, I saw a white one on the highway last night.
yeah. I haven't seen one yet. How was it?
I was going to say, yeah.
Russell, you Jimmy's?
You know when you see a Raptor from a ways away, you know it's a Raptor.
Mm.
Yeah.
I saw this from a ways away, and it just looked like another Dodge pickup truck.
Well, that's because Dodge is so aggressive.
But once I got close, that's true. But once I got close, I was like, oh boy, yeah, like I know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
How drunk was the guy driving?
He
It
was
was a Dodge truck.
No, he was good.
Really?
Yeah, because we were driving alongside of each other, and I'm like, I'm watching it and driving it and like looking at it, whatever, and he like
And he-
noticed,
and he
gave me a
stood
little
steady.
wave, and I just
Plainly not built on a 2500 then.
Yeah.
Did he
Must
give
be
you
a
the beans?
1500.
Did he, or
No,
was
No,
he,
no, a little taste.
he was
He's
just
just-
conserving gas?
no, he's
That's
just
what he-
cruising along.
he
But it was
trying
cool.
to-
It was just cool to see. It's the first one I seen on the road. So
I haven't seen one.
it's always like that new car that comes out. The first time you see it on the road, you're like, oh, there it is.
I saw a Raptor today, one that was just all one color, didn't have any crazy graphics. I was like, that guy gets it. You
Was
know,
it
looked
silver?
cool. Yeah.
Is it the one there? Work?
I don't know. I wasn't near work, but
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Oh, okay.
It was driving.
Oh, because it's a silver one that I always see near work. It's silver.
It was silver,
no
very
graphics.
understated for the Raptor.
Yeah,
But it was still beefy. I mean, you can tell, like you said, from a mile away, like, oh, wow,
yeah.
that guy got a Raptor.
It was like I'm on my own business edition.
yeah, exactly. The mind my own business edition of the Raptor.
Yeah.
TRX, I don't think has that option.
I want to do all the tomfoolery, but I don't want to look like the tomfoolery.
Exactly.
Right. It's mature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even the black
Somewhat.
ones aren't understated at all.
No.
Because think about like, even like a black Raptor still looks ridiculous.
Yeah, you can notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got,
no,
it's got a few styling cues that are dead giveaway.
yeah, it's like twice the size of a lane, you know?
Generally sticking out into one, no matter what.
Yeah, so I got that.
You got that?
What's your deep thought?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about making a new self-help book called Live on the Plate instead of Step Up to the Plate.
We did have a
Crowd the plate.
Crowd
Oh,
the
I
plate.
can't
Yeah,
remember.
Crowd in the plate with
Yeah.
Charlie Justice.
We
Crowd
did
the
have
plate.
a shit. It's going to take me forever
Thanks
to
for
find it
Mikhail
now.
for the hat tip on that.
We did get a response,
Baseball talk?
a screenshot of baseball talk.
Oh, I love baseball
So,
talk. When you're selling car parts, baseball talk's the way.
I truly apologize. I don't remember who sent it to me, but shouts to you if you're in the chat. Mention it. They sent us a screenshot where they were trying to sell something on, I believe, Facebook Marketplace, of course.
Always.
Yep.
And the person asked like, "Oh, is this available? Oh, would you take this much?" And the gentleman's response was, "No, I'm not going to take that much. You tack on another $500 for it and step up to the plate, and this thing is yours."
Hope he's a listener.
So it was very, very good. Well done. So yeah, let's continue the baseball talk.
Yeah, let's not forget.
Yeah.
Baseball talk is life. There are all sorts of events this weekend.
Yes.
Upcoming weekend. Right?
Upcoming.
This
Oh, wait.
upcoming
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
I was like,
The
what did I miss
weekend
last
after this
weekend?
podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
previous weekend's events? I don't think anything happened.
Yeah, I was
it
saying,
was rainy.
It was rainy.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
It
quite
was terrible.
I made a steak.
You made a steak?
Yeah, I
went
made
to
a
New
steak.
York
Nice.
for an event.
You went to New York for an event? Where?
What is it called? Rick's Magazine. It was
Really?
a car show.
All right.
It was in parking garage.
Oh, so the weather didn't matter.
So it's yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yummy, but it was pouring.
Yeah, no, it's terrible everywhere. Well, you'll be happy to know. You already know that this weekend, Lock City Drift, Friday, Saturday, camping, Friday night.
Friday, Saturday camping. Oh my God, it's gonna be rainy.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to go because it's going to be like the International Dice Championships that night.
Yeah,
But I'm not playing dice in the rain.
I think.
The hands automatically not going to be hot. Looking at Shook, who just won everybody's money in dice the other day.
I think that boy Shookie's going.
Shook will
Shook's
be
going
there
Saturday.
on Saturday,
Yeah,
and he's
for
gonna.
sure.
So he's gonna debut his wild ride, right? Your Pimp My Ride. It's gonna be out there.
His Durf machine.
You're gonna start drifting, right to A group, right?
I signed up for B, unironically, by accident.
Shook is in B group.
Yeah.
accidentally.
But you've never drifted.
Never.
That's a good place to start.
Wait,
He's like, never.
so B group right to what? Clubhouse? Is that where you're gonna go up there? Debut?
Yeah, I asked Shabby if we could fix it. He said, have fun and big.
See that? If anyone from Lock City is listening,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't want Shook in
Yeah.
B group.
When everybody in
We're
B
now in
group,
A group.
Yeah.
I'll say a prayer to Odin.
The old. Well, I'm glad Josh isn't going to fix that.
So that's sweet. So it's a Friday, Saturday event, camping. So the camping's pretty cool. I like that idea. Have you? No,
Never camped
you haven't
before.
camped out
It's only
yet.
45 minutes from my house, so I just drive to the event, come
Yeah.
back. As long
Like
as the
a
car-
man.
As long as the car
Yeah,
makes
as
it.
a man does.
yeah.
Yeah.
However, I stayed last time. I didn't stay over. I
Yeah.
did the same thing. I'm like 30 minutes from this. I just went home after taking everybody's money at Dice. I wish I took that much money at Dice. Yeah, but everybody's having a ton of fun that night, barbecuing. I still might try to make it late, but I know we have a very special event here,
We do.
not for other people.
Closed.
Closed event, staff
Invitation
only.
only.
You know, thinking about it, camping makes a lot of sense now because you could accidental camp. Like if you go extra hard on Friday and break something, you don't have to worry about it as much because
Right.
you're like, you know what, I don't need to be totally thrown
Oh.
out.
Although, don't you need to pre-register for the camping?
I was thinking
Yeah,
accidental
yeah.
camping, not car injured, but maybe you went way too hard at the Dice game.
Oh, well,
Right.
well, no.
Way too hard.
How are you going to get home? I don't fucking know.
Went way too hard in the Kabasa.
You went
One of
way
the
too
two.
hard. Maybe you got on beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to be on beer.
Yeah. Deadly.
Don't do the beer.
Dangerous stuff.
What are we
Really
doing?
dangerous
what is Shook
stuff.
doing over
I don't
there?
know what he's doing over
Shook,
there.
what are you doing?
I can't see the feed. He's got Google on there. I don't even know if it's happening right
yeah,
now.
I just
He's
see
giving-
a hairline.
he's
I don't
giving
know
me
what's
the
happening.
eyes.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there it is.
All right. Okay.
They're the
All right,
boys.
just- yeah.
Let's see what happened here. Random tandem on the clubhouse. Let's go. There you go. Ready for Shook. So Lock City, Friday, Saturday. And you know what else is happening? Your boys at Revival having a donut meet on Sunday.
That's
Sunday.
right. That's
Making
right.
a
Donut meet.
triple event.
Yep.
Donut meet on Sunday. What time's that starting, Josh? Because I didn't look into that at all.
8:30
Call it 9.
9
9
o'clock.
o'clock.
9
9
o'clock Sunday. We're
9
having a
o'clock. We'll
donut
give
meet here.
after a long Saturday. We'll give everybody
Yeah.
an extra half hour. So donut meet here at Revival HQ, Finger Tight HQ, Sunday
Yeah, BYOD.
9 a.m.
Donuts.
B-Road.
BYO donuts.
Yeah.
Facts.
As
It's-
always,
It's like a donut potluck. I tell everybody that. Just
Yeah.
bring some donuts, throw them on the table, and I'll throw them all out at the end of the event.
come happy, come smiling, bring your D.
It never
Yeah.
matters how
Yeah.
much people eat. We always have so many left over.
There's always a lot.
I know, but it's always
So
a blast. We haven't had one in a while. I'd like to see everybody. It's supposed to be a beautiful day.
Hopefully.
I think so. Yeah. No, it's,
Yeah, hey, it's supposed to be a beautiful day.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it rains Thursday, Friday.
I mean,
So-
it was 50-50. It could have
Yeah.
either been yes or no.
It's
So-
supposed to be 93 degrees.
Oh my God! Bring your shorts.
Oh my god.
Hang
I don't
your,
wear shorts.
hang your D's out your shorts.
Yep.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Please
We'll
don't.
get it going.
Yeah, I think
There
that-
we go,
I
there
think
we
that
go.
covers everything for events coming up
Yeah.
this
Yeah, I
weekend.
mean that's a lot of
Immediately.
events.
Yeah.
That's a lot of events.
Plenty of automotive based stuff out there.
I'm gonna try to be at Lock City for one of Saturday, I think, because I'm gonna take Shook's car. Josh totally reassured me that I can definitely drive it on the skid pad. I'm just trying to be there for inspection in the morning. That's my favorite thing.
It's really fun.
Inspection.
I enjoy that.
And then what the hell else is going? I thought there was something going on Saturday night. Oh, throwing a party. Can't tell you about it.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe I'll live stream it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
do it.
I don't think there's internet there.
You
Use your
tether,
phone.
Your phone.
If you
Just go through that.
I'm looking
data.
to party at a place with DJs. Slide in the old DMs. It's in Providence. All right. I don't even know if I can let you go. It's not my spot, but I'll probably just tell you where it is.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
Super spreader. That's the worst that can happen. I'll probably have the government come down on me, but whatever. So yeah, that's kind of what I got for the weekend stuff and callbacks and deep thought.
So moving right along, before we get into the news, I think you have
Oh, do we have
a bit of a read to mention.
Oh, I got a bit of a read.
Bit of a read, bit of an idea.
Bit of an idea that we've been working on for a little while.
About a week.
Yeah, no, I've been pushing this
Actually,
for a
no,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. We've been chatting about it for longer than that.
So let's all put our serious hats on. Well, not really. We here at Revival constantly battling with a sustainable way to monetize our podcast so we can do cool stuff. Without us going broke, I think is the main thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any surprise.
Right. Without us having to take our own money and like,
Which is what happens now.
Which right,
if
that's-
we're honest.
Or change the show completely.
Or change the show completely, right?
Right,
And I
right.
don't think it's any surprise that like, obviously now we're not making money hands over fist doing this. And we want to have more events and stuff. Like, we're going to do our movie night.
Yep.
We've got a lot of stuff coming up, and we are trying to make this happen without sending ourselves broke because we all have families and we all have full-time jobs. So
Yep.
between us all working 40 plus hours a week, we put this together, which we love doing, obviously.
you're right. I mean, we're here literally every week.
Yeah, but if this wasn't fun, none of us would do it.
Yeah, I mean, we're 152 in now, so I think it would kind of be like, oh, yeah, this is like a lot.
Yeah, but if we want to do more of this, we're just trying to figure out how can we make this happen. So we can't possibly come up with enough merch ideas to cover everything. We'd be shoving new tea down your throat pretty much twice an episode.
And and that's the thing is we can't expect everybody to buy every single T-shirt that we put out or
Yeah.
every single thing. It's just not
And we're
realistic.
not going to stop selling merch, but we also want our merch to be worth owning. You know what I mean? We
Right,
don't. If
right.
it's there's some guys that just get into just selling merch to sell merch, and that's cool.
Quality versus
But we want
quantity.
quality shit, right?
Yeah.
Also, I'm a bastard with this stuff, and I'm sure the rest of us are. We don't want to go behind a paywall, use subscription-based service. Spotify, holla at me, though. If you've got like a dump truck full of money,
Yeah.
we'll be going tomorrow.
We love Sweden.
But we don't like the idea to force people to listen to us babble behind
To
a
pay,
paywall. That's
right.
fucking stupid. So anybody who realizes this, anybody who listens to us realizes we're never going to be able to monetize our YouTube.
Well, if me editing, it'll just take quadruple the amount of time for
Right, but it'll be every video we put up is instantly demonetized because we're usually working on cars and the profanity is immediate.
Yeah.
And I mean, I speak for myself. Where
I was just like,
I can't keep my language under control.
it's it's unavoidable. It's actually quite funny because I've seen you try in some videos.
Yeah, and I just can't. And
You
I
just
have
cannot
I'll have
do
my
it.
kids around and be like, oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, I got to stop swearing. And finally, we love all our advertisers and advertisers we've had, but we don't want to stagger advertisement throughout the entire podcast because
Right.
we think at the beginning a couple's cool, but it takes away. If this was an actual advertisement right now, it would be like, okay, well,
Right.
now brought to you by like Charlie's Dick Razors.
And
you
we,
know what I mean?
And we truly don't want to, have a half hour worth of ads at the beginning of a podcast. Other shows do it. That's fine. It is what it is. We just want to keep it simple. We want to keep it relative to what we bring to everybody, i.e. automotive stuff. Well, something we actually do, kind of back and enjoy because the hot sauce stuff, we completely
yeah.
are into that. But we
other-
don't want to go too far off the off the reservation. If you will.
Exactly, because it's only a matter of time before I'm asked to read another ad and we lose an advertiser.
I say one Manscaped ad about baseball
Yeah, you do one Manscaped ad and we lose them
and
forever.
we're kaput.
So whatever. I'm boycotting Manscaped, you know?
No, in truth, I mean anybody out there who cares, but that was truthfully
That was actually the end of a contract, I believe.
Yeah, we it was just time to kind of go separate ways, and I think we saturated that
That market.
that market. We can only talk
We
about
shaved so
everybody's-
many dicks. You have no idea.
Every dick in the state.
Yeah.
I wrote so many Manscaped ads, I just started running out of stuff to like come up with.
Right.
Like,
It-
I
it
just
was-
like having a new stupid ad
Yeah.
every time.
We know.
And like when you're writing dick shaving ads about Easter, like it gets a little convoluted.
right,
You know what I mean?
When you
The
have to
Pope might not appreciate
when you
that.
have to bring in Jesus,
Yeah.
just
I'll tell you what, he was dolphin smooth though.
He
Manscaped.
was. Yeah.
Don't use code revival.
Don't use the code.
So therefore, we have come up with the Bucks for the Boys model.
Yep.
So yes, Bucks for the Boys will be the solution for all our monetization problems. This is a value for value model of podcast monetization invented by the podcast father himself, Adam Curry. We try to provide value for you guys by putting a few hours of content together once a week. And by a few, I mean more than a few now, once we get our vlogs up and running. And we're kind of just starting this with our podcast. We'll probably bring the other guys in.
Right. So overall, I mean, realistically, we're talking 2, 4, 6, 7, about 8 hours worth of content. Realistically, when it's all said
Yeah.
and done every week.
We do vlogs. We try to do more events, etc. So is this worth anything to you listening at all? And all I'm saying, if not, it's totally fine.
Cool.
Keep on listening. Tell us to go fuck ourselves. That's totally
Tell
cool.
your friends. Tell your buddies.
But at the end of the day, if we provide any value to you at all, why not kick a few bucks to the boys to keep this ship afloat?
Yeah.
You know, we know you throw Starbucks multiple bucks every day for that bullshit macchiato you drink. You know,
We know you give a 5 count at the gas station every
everybody
time you go fill up.
that 5 count of premium, man. I mean, that's worth $1.
Right.
So, anyways, we're just asking if you could throw anything our way to keep this baby going. Anyone who donates over $5 is gonna be mentioned at the opening show, which brings me to the fact that this entire episode is brought to you by Katie Designs Rhode Island. Kyle and Bobby,
Yeah.
who heard about this model and threw us some cash right away.
Instantly, there was money on the table. So essentially, you will be able to donate cheaper than $5,
Oh yeah, whatever you want.
but we'll mention those at like the top of the episode anonymously. So we had however many anonymous
Thanks
donations.
everybody who
Thank you very
threw
much.
in. $5. We'll mention you at this portion of the show. Or just be like, hey, this is brought to you by Katie Designs. If you throw us over $10, I'll read whatever message you want.
Beautiful.
You come up with a message, we'll read it. We'll bullshit about it. We're not going to eliminate questions or any of that shit anyways. This is just for people that are really helping us out.
Yep.
$20, I don't even know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we honestly don't know.
We have no idea.
And for anybody curious, sponsorships and all that sort of stuff, ad space and whatnot, that'll still be there. There will still be an option for that. It's just going to cost more money.
Yeah, and we're also coming up with a bunch of special merch for those of you that donate certain amounts over time. Please do your own accounting work. There's no way we're going to be able to keep track of this. But for example, if let's say you give us $1 a week, at the end of at $100, we'll throw you a shirt that says, "I support 3 full-grown men in their bad decisions."
So in 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, you can do more than $1.
Yeah.
You can do more than $1. Also, we're going to do grill badges down the line as well.
There's a handful of cool things that we can do specifically for those who support us that won't be available to purchase as merch. So there is some kind of incentive there, if you will.
But I also want to mention that it's value for value, right? You guys that kind of contribute as far as like 3-6 Mafia today with the Chuck System buying a car
between
story.
Callbacks, questions.
You guys sending us callbacks, questions. You guys sending us hot car news and stuff. That's huge for us. So
all the
you help-
messages that we get, it generally does, one, make us feel good to know all the people listening. And then we do truly want to include everybody out there.
So yeah, you're not only listeners, you help us produce this show.
Yeah.
And we want to recognize you guys for doing that. And then at the end of the day, if you find it in your heart to throw some bucks at the boys, we're gonna have a section on the website.
Yep.
I'm working on revivalmotoring.com/B for B.
That's probably
Bucks
what
for
we're gonna-
boys.
Yeah.
What else would it be?
B number 4B. The B for B classifieds.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it wildly. However, as of right now, we don't have that set up. We're working on that, making it all happen.
Hopefully in a week or so.
It should be about a week or so. But if you do want to donate, you can PayPal us at info@revivalmotoring.com. Once again, we are trying to become a podcast where we don't have to worry about advertising, where we can do cool events where we provide the donuts as opposed to a donut potluck, where we can do track events, stuff like that. But we need to do it without sending ourselves in families broke. So
Yeah.
we're calling the Bucks for the Boys system. Again, info@revivalmotoring.com. Literally, no amount's too little. If you find zero value in our podcast, that's fine. Keep on listening. Don't give us any money. It's
No-
totally fine. We don't give a shit. That's
No
fine.
amounts too little, no amounts too much.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do. And as I said, $5, I'm going to mention
Yeah.
your name at the beginning. $10, we'll read whatever message you want. $20, I don't know what's going to happen.
We'll figure it
Maybe
out.
nothing. No, we'll definitely read you out. But yeah, we're just trying to make this happen without breaking our asses financially.
Right. And without being too intrusive to the podcast itself. Because, there was a few months back where it was like 4 of them. And then there were some other people who wanted to advertise and just like,
It's
I don't
like
wanna
a
necessarily
magazine
throw
full of
any more.
ads.
Right, exactly. And even our magazine, that's why it's literally limited. Sure, the ads help get it printed, but I just don't want 50 different ads in the magazine. It takes away.
Right, and this portion of the podcast also won't be this long all the time. We're
Right,
just
yeah,
gonna-
by
hey,
no
everybody
means,
that threw
no.
in, hey, if you want to throw some money in, that's cool.
Yeah.
But we're really trying to make it flow a little bit more. Have you guys throw some messages in or stories in so we can make it so you guys are part of the whole podcast as you are all the time, especially y'all in the chat room, which we appreciate massively. So anyways, it's right now it's just PayPal, info@revivalmotoring.com. As I said, if you want to get into the t-shirt or the grill badge race, please, when you make a donation, mark it down somewhere so when you get to $100 you can tell us and we'll just check it and send you a damn t-shirt. And the grill badges, I know a grill badge guy, they're gonna be ridiculous. So
Yep.
that's it. If you just support your boys, that's huge. If you don't want to throw us money, or you can't, we understand people can't just throw money at shit, so that's fine too.
Yep. Especially given, the past year and a half.
Yeah, and then throw us your stories, whatever you see hot motoring news, man, send it to us.
Yep.
If you do donate, you want a message, please just include in the subject. Send us an email with donation in the subject.
Yep.
That'd be awesome, so we can just find them easy.
Do that for now. Once the system's kind of really worked out, there'll be proper automated stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna make it work on our website.
Because we want to make it work as simple for you guys out there as possible, on top of us as well, because it can be overwhelming rather quickly trying to handle all that stuff and make sense of it. So that's it. That's the
That's
idea.
all we know. Support your boys, so we don't have to run ads.
More news on that coming soon. Devin's Auto X just also wrote run events. That's how you monetize it. I'll come. Well, we currently are running an event, and that's June 19th. We're going to have a movie night here. So if you are interested in coming to that, let's go, Devins. You said you'll come. Here
That's
you go.
Igor,
Go
man.
on
He'll
the- go
definitely.
on
He
the
was just
website.
translating Russian for us.
Oh, okay. So,
It's more than a movie night.
oh
though.
shit! If that's it, then yes, because I completely agree. Yeah, we'll talk to Igor more because we have some ideas for that.
But it's more than a movie night. It's going to be like a car show / movie night / party, because I'm going to bring all my DJ equipment here and we're just going to go until
so again,
we run out of
June
warrants.
19th. Go on to revivalmotoring.com. Go to our shop where you can purchase tickets.
That's
Those
BYOB
tickets-
as well, is it not?
BYO, yeah.
BYO, whatever you want.
Bring your own whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
It is kind of family friendly, so don't
At the
bring,
beginning.
Yeah, don't bring like a donkey and some weird shit. So
Definitely bring a dog.
Yeah, just bring it after 9 p.m.
Definitely bring a dog.
Yeah. If you've got that kind, also reach out. There's some events we're interested in running.
Yeah, if you're in that kind of weird, I'm in.
Yeah, totally in.
So visit revivalmotoring.com and purchase your tickets for that event. Again, tickets are going to be, I don't know if we're going to be collecting money at the door, as far as if you don't get a ticket ahead of time, it's going to be a different price. Yeah, because
Might have to throw some bucks at the boys on the spot.
right, because what we're trying to do is sell the tickets purposely to get a head count, because we're going to have popcorn, some other treats and goodies. Oh my God, there is a donkey show on the screen. Oh,
No.
Jesus Christ, shook.
That's
Oh,
definitely me DJing.
that's from Clerks 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So again, day of going to be a little bit different, because we're selling the tickets to get a proper head count, because we're going to have stuff to give away to everybody and supply people with treats and whatnot to watch the movie. I will be premiering the film we made about Jake Rojas, so that'll be first. Might play some other films and might play
Quickly and angrily, Town in Japan slides.
exactly a lot of madness.
Can't say the name,
Yep.
but that should put it in the right place.
Yeah, you kind of get
It's a
the
third
vibe.
in the series.
So you get the vibe. So again, go and purchase tickets to come hang out.
Also, bucks for the boys.
Bucks for the boys. You'll see more info on all this stuff coming soon. So with that said, you want to get into the
I'd love to get in the news.
news?
News.
That was a good one. That was spicy.
Yeah, it took me a little while to
Proper.
get into it. I still don't know why I haven't recorded that,
To
but whatever.
play the
I'll sing
button.
it every time.
Let's see. I don't know. I didn't read this. Rolls-Royce Phantom seized by authorities over crocodile leather interior.
Rolls Royce, which one?
Phantom.
Seized by authorities over crocodile leather interior. I can tell you what, as a man who likes expensive watches but just can't seem to buy them because they're wicked expensive, crocodile leather is a big issue.
This Rolls-Royce Phantom was seized by Italian customs after it was revealed that some of the interior was upholstered with the leather of an endangered crocodile.
If it's Italian customs, I don't know what went wrong there, but pretty much everything there is alligator leather.
Wow, it seems like this has come up.
Imagine that you are hitting so hard that the interior of your car is crocodile leather.
I'm gonna be quite honest.
That's serious shit.
There is no
Yeah,
doubting.
send me to prison.
There is no doubting where this leather came from in
Yeah,
these photos.
That's the croc.
Holy shit! Literally, it's made of reptile.
What are we
Like
talking
that.
about?
This is the Rolls-Royce Phantom that was seized by authorities because it had the croc interior.
Okay.
I mean, just look at that photo. There is no doubting what that came from.
I thought this was America.
No, this
No,
is
it's Italy.
This is
I get it.
yeah, yeah,
No, I can see how that
No,
would
I
happen.
get it.
I can see that
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
yeah. So
It's wicked illegal in America as well.
Yeah.
Even like crocodile
oh,
watch
here-
bands, gonna have a lot of
You
trouble.
want to stack on this? Rumor has it is that the reupholstered Phantom was being imported into Italy from Russia.
You know,
It makes perfect sense now.
speaking
actually,
of in Italy, so I went to Florence to buy a wallet because I wanted a real nice leather wallet when I was in Italy.
yes,
And I went to this one shop, and like that's their thing. They made like leather wallets. They made leather, all kinds of crazy shit.
nice.
I could have got Stingray leather.
Oh,
wallet.
Stingray! Everybody loves a supple
It was
Stingray
so
leather.
fucking far out of my price range.
Yep, should have done it though.
What was the price?
It was like $2,700,
Oh, Jesus.
and we're talking like
That's all.
like we're,
Did they have a firm?
we're talking like just
That dude's got a firm under the hood.
a bifold. Not only was it so far out of my price range, it also wasn't. It was for like euros, not US.
It was
dollars.
2,700
Right.
euros.
No, yeah, 2,700 euros.
So the conversion.
But
N-
not only
not
that,
good.
it held euros. The US dollar doesn't
Yeah.
really fit.
No, you get some tall boys. Big euros got real big.
Yeah,
What does Shook bring?
I spent a lot of money on wallets before. Never $2,700. That's serious.
2,700
serious stuff.
euro.
Yeah, that's
And
like
I was like, I
$3,800.
was reasonable. I was like, no, I know this is gonna cost me a little bit of money. Like it's part of the whole thing. I saw this Stingray, and I was like, listen, I gotta see this thing.
Yeah.
It felt so fucking weird. And then I'm looking, and then I open it, and
Was
I
there
see
an
it.
eye?
What's that?
Was there an eye? You
No,
just
I
see where
opened it,
it's-
and that's where you saw the price.
You're like boopity
Oh,
bibbity.
okay.
Throw it
I
back.
slammed that shit shut, put it back on the counter. It was like,
I'm out of here.
So for reference, euro to US dollar is $3,296.
Not as good as it used to be.
yeah.
Wow, you could have pulled that off. That would have been nice to have. Have a $3,200 wallet with like $1,250 in it.
Yeah, there's been a expensive wallet with plastic in it that didn't work and no actual
Yeah,
money.
yeah, declined.
Yeah.
All these cars are maxed out on this wallet, baby
Yeah.
girl.
I probably wouldn't have enough money to get home at that point.
No, that would have been bad. That's a bad decision. I like that.
Yeah.
Boys, I came up with 3 stories that are so well put together. I'm ready to make this happen.
All right.
Boys, industry giant 7-Eleven looking to capture the growing market of EV drivers.
Okay.
Company said Tuesday it will install 500 direct current fast charging ports at 250 locations across North America by the end of 2022.
Well, that's actually a reasonable time frame.
These charging stations will be owned and operated by 7-Eleven.
That's
So you know they
smart.
will always be out of order.
No, the slushing machine is always in order.
As opposed to fuel at its filling stations, which must be purchased from the suppliers, but 7-Eleven doesn't run their own fuel. So they're going to put in charging ports, and 7-Eleven's running it.
I don't think I've ever been in a 7-Eleven that actually had gas.
Really? There's one right down the street.
Where?
Right near McDonald's on, is that Broad?
All the other
Broadway?
ones, all the other ones
Broad
are
Street?
down on the cut, and they don't have.
How about
gas
at
stations?
the end of Harris Ave? I can think of 3.
Harris, that
On
way?
Owls Ave too.
Apples
Ave.
Ave. There's one on,
Where's that one?
Smith
I'm
Street?
thinking no, that one doesn't have gas for sure.
really?
I know that for sure.
All right.
Yeah, that
Most
one,
of the
They're
7-Elevens.
too busy getting robbed at gunpoint
Yeah.
to have gas.
So
in
that
that
was
one?
the same.
the Branch Ave one never had gas either. Definitely not good. And then what's the third one I had in mind? I had 3 in mind that I couldn't think of.
Local 7-Elevens. The downtown Providence ones are tough, man. And they
Downtown
always smell
Providence.
like bums are peeing in them.
Yeah, that's
Well, that's
because
because bums are peeing.
in them.
Oh, I know.
It's
Dude's got to
100%.
clean it up.
You never buy yellow Gatorade there.
That dude that
Literally
runs.
ever.
You ever
Blue
seen the dude that
only.
owns them? The dude's like 9 feet tall.
Yeah, he's hard as fuck though. I've heard him yell at people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Big ass hands.
Most
Yeah. Fucking slap someone.
Shout to him.
huge palms. Most of the 7-Elevens, most of the 7-Elevens I've seen and or frequented in the past don't even have parking lots. So where?
Dude, there's 7-Elevens all over the place. There's like 3 in Providence. Everyone I can think of, like Western Mass, they all do.
What was that number? How many stores?
250.
That's a
That could be everyone with a parking lot.
well. Just for reference, according to this info from Statista.com,
Statista.
just so you know, there seems to be 9,364 7-Elevens.
Yeah, so they got 250.
It's a bit
So 250 of them have a parking lot, and that's where the chargers are going.
really going out of the way.
You know,
Really going out of the
I
way.
don't. We can joke about it all we want. I think it's cool.
Good
I think
for them.
2022 is an actually like a
I think
realistic
it's
goal.
smart for 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's super smart.
Now,
Nobody else
if-
is getting it done.
Baja over here has their own charging station.
Baja?
Baja, yeah, 2 of them actually.
Baja, the burrito joint?
The burrito joint.
Those
Out
guys
back.
getting it done.
Yeah.
What kind?
I wonder what I was
DCs?
gonna say. Yeah, what kind of?
You know, I don't know.
I mean, it's a smart play.
So again,
I definitely
I
gonna
couldn't
get
take
food.
the thing off.
So one of the things that I forget what it is, I think it's called Juice Box or something like that. Remember when I was trying to do math
What are you trying to tune your 335?
and we were trying to KWH, figured all that stuff out.
Oh,
Juice
no.
Box or whatever comes with this. They sell this adapter kit. So in other words, for all these universal charging stations, if you own an EV, buy this adapter kit because you're then going to be able to go, oh, shit, I stopped at 7-Eleven. I need a Slurpee. Might as well top off. And then you can plug your shit in using this adapter kit to no matter what.
Yeah, but see,
vehicle.
that's the thing. Like, it takes like 3 minutes to get a Slurpee.
right.
With
right.
Baja, you're
So
gonna get a
I'm
burrito.
thinking-
That's gonna fill your car.
But you're willing to stay there
You're gonna need taquitos
if
for
the
that long.
Slurpee machine is right with the EV machine.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Just charge my EV card.
Dude, I haven't had a Slurpee in a long time.
Neither have I.
Might have to.
I want that
change
straight slush puppy.
I want that Mountain Dew Slurpee.
The slush
Shook.
puppy where you can control.
Shook, can you go get some Mountain Dew Slurpees for
Shook's
the boys?
Shook's
Yeah.
just over there shaking.
yeah, let's do it. Is there one local? Shook, see how far one away is. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I
it's
mean?
all the ones with no parking lot that we just talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the go to the one on Smith Street. I heard it's nice.
Yeah, bring your gun.
Yeah. Smith Street, where my buddy lives right up the street, always used to get robbed all the time.
Yeah. It's not good.
Didn't you? Was it you who was telling me? You
Oh,
got
weren't you robbed?
robbed at a
Attempted
7-Eleven trying to
robbery?
sell
They
sneakers?
tried robbing me at a Branch Ave one. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
It
branch.
didn't go well, but yeah,
That's-
they
that's-
tried.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's the one.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of electric cars, boys,
Yep.
Yeah.
BMW i4, new generation of purely electric vehicles from BMW. The range you asked, which you didn't.
Yep.
The i4 eDrive 40. So they're keeping their naming convention of just throw everything at the wall. The i4 eDrive 40 with 335 horsepower rear-wheel drive, estimated range of 300 miles. There's the i4 M50
Oh boy.
with 536 horsepower and all-wheel drive, estimated range up to 240 miles. And then the MSRP on the 40, the iDrive eDrive 40, is $55,400. And the big boy for the M50 is $65,900 plus $1,000 destination on both. Obviously, you don't pay that if you're using the system.
Yep.
And the U.S. market launch is expected in 2022.
Okay.
Q1.
Just in time for the 7-Eleven chargers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
most people-
exactly. My news is on point today. So they.
Do you really think people who are going to buy this are going to go to a 7-Eleven?
Well, I imagine not all the 7-Elevens look like shitholes like they do around here.
Well, there's
So-
9,000 options. So
I
maybe,
challenge
yeah,
that.
maybe
Most
you're
of them
right.
look like shitholes, especially compared to like all the other chains now.
Yeah.
7-Eleven really fell off. Back in the day, I'd go to a 7-Eleven and be like, "Oh, sweet, a 7-Eleven, let's stop."
Right. That
Yeah.
was the thing.
Now
yeah.
it's look at all the shit. The Taj Mahal Cumbies. You got Seasons.
You got the Gulf Express up the street now.
I
You
seen
got
a,
Gulf Express over there.
You got
I
the Shorty.
seen Taj Mahal Cumbies the other day with a car wash.
I'll tell you what, Taj Mahal Cumbies is even
I was-
fallen off compared to Seasons. They put a Seasons near my house.
Oh my god.
It's so much nicer than my house. Beautiful.
Better LEDs.
Way better LEDs. You could
yeah.
throw the pigskin around in there.
LED game strong. Right. Football. Have a whole Super Bowl in there. Doesn't
But
matter.
anyways, these things don't. This is what BMW's design language is headed for, boys. You're like, wow, those are some ugly looking gas cars. But when you take those ugly gas cars and make them electric, those are okay looking electric cars.
Or are they uglier gas cars?
No. They're ugly as gas cars
Yeah.
because there are a lot of nice looking gas cars.
Yeah.
So the fact
The
that it's
electric
EV,
space mostly looks like shit.
Yeah.
So if you take these ugly gas cars
Okay.
and move them to the electric space, you get okay looking electric cars.
I was just gonna say, oh look, that's a all right looking vehicle.
So in the grand scheme of electric cars,
Good looking car.
good looking cars.
Good looking car.
Okay.
And they also mentioned something about the iX5 or something.
Bad looking car.
Bad looking car.
Bad looking car.
I didn't really get into it. That news broke after I got done writing my news
Yeah.
yesterday.
The only thing I got out of it was that there's some sort of coating on the grill that cures scratches automatically.
Great. So the grill, so the wildly ugly grill will never get damaged.
Oh wow.
That's what I pulled out of the whole thing. A whole article about a car, and the only thing I cared about was like there's some weird coating on the grill that cures scratches.
I don't hate this i4 M50.
So this iX thing for 2022,
Yeah, not good.
not a fan.
But if you look at the i4 M50, it actually doesn't look horrible because it looks like a normal car.
Yeah.
240 miles is a terrible amount of mileage.
it's a terrible amount of mileage, but when I think about the grand scheme of things, I don't get much more in my car
Right, but you can fill up your car in 3 minutes.
very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to go to 7-Eleven and have
every,
like
2 weeks.
10 Slurpees to
So
fill this
this-
thing up.
Unless you're getting robbed.
So
Yeah.
Then you're out of there real quick.
Then
So
you
the-
gotta go.
this-
You
this-
gotta go.
IX thing, I don't know if it's going to be the same as that X4 thing or whatever. Range of 300 miles. 10 minutes of DC fast charging will get you 75 miles.
Yeah, you better hope 7-Eleven's getting the DC fast charge.
Right.
I
doubt-
honestly, if these i4s don't look that terrible, because if you look at BMW's i3, it looks like a refrigerator, and the i8 looks like some future thing that has a 3-cylinder. So it's okay. But obviously the i8 has fucking doors that go up, so that's all that matters. And then finally, in Chuck's incredible 3x3 news minute, Porsche is to build a BMW i4 competitor. How timely is that news? It's going to use the VAG PPE platform.
Okay.
PPE's talked about in the news all the time. I
Yeah.
use it as a platform.
PP, personal protection equipment?
Yep.
Personal protective equipment?
And it could use the Cajun name. The Porsche Cajun, which they trademarked in
The
like
Raging
2011. The Raging Cajun. James Carvell.
I price competitively how? Because like is Porsche going to price it like that?
It's supposed to be in that range.
Wow.
And the picture I saw of it, which was a render based on a rumor, looked great.
Solid, accurate news here.
Yeah.
It was a
a
render
drawing based on an idea, based on a dream.
Yeah. It was just like,
You heard it here first.
you're better off with the Kaiser render. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that might happen. At least LTO will make it.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. It was a drawing based on a render. Looked great. They said it's going to be in the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think I saw it taken this weekend. It looks fine.
Yeah. Where were we going? We saw one and we were like, we couldn't tell if it was a Banana Ram or a Taycan.
That's the one.
Oh, okay.
I have now decided that was a Taycan.
Okay.
But it was probably Bananarama Sport Wagon, I'd actually
It's
think.
hard to tell.
Exactly.
The Taycans are smaller. Similar
When you're
shape.
passing on the road at like 40, it's kind of like relative. And plus, you're in an X3,
Yeah.
bigger than it anyway. It's a hard thing to really spot.
I drove an X7 this weekend. My mom's got one.
Yeah.
It's not as huge as you think. Truck huge, drives good.
Yeah.
She previously had a giant Mercedes truck thing.
Seats like 9,
Yeah.
8.
She had
9.
she had a GLS, total piece of garbage. Drove
Oh
like
my God,
shit.
that thing was terrible.
It drove like you were driving a 90 Suburban. It didn't make any sense at all. In this X7,
Oh,
thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Drives like a car. It drives awesome. Doesn't feel huge. The only thing about it is it's so automated. It's dangerous. Like I'm trying
Yeah.
to put. So it was me and my brother, our 2 kids in the middle seat, and my youngest kid in the back seat. And I'm trying to open the middle seat to let my son out. And the way it opens the middle seat is it puts it all the way back as far as it can go, then puts it back down. And I'm like,
So it's like the jaws of life.
so it's basically crushes him until he totally submits, and then it puts it back down.
Poor kid.
Seriously, he was flipping out. I was like, I don't know. Daddy doesn't know.
I can't stop it. It's like that
It's
scene in
just-
Star Wars.
If you were he's 3. If you
Small
were
man.
a full-size human back there, how do you get out of that?
Yeah.
It's only
I
one
was
way
like,
to
all right,
find
buddy,
out.
put your feet up. Meh. It's like pushing the seat up. And then my daughter's booster seat was on the seat in front of it, and it just, yip. It was like, holy shit. Turn her into strawberry jam, man. So anyways, if they had just had a thing that could rip it and pull the kid out, that's fine. But
Yeah.
it's like
It's
you,
an analog, like,
I'm
pull
convinced
this
from
cord.
any door in that car, you can move every seat any way direction, put everything down, put everything up. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But
It's wild.
besides crushing your passengers, beautiful car to drive.
Drives great.
Yeah. Drives good.
If they can survive, it's solid.
Yeah.
Fair.
If they could get through it. If
Or
they're
you just
flexible.
don't have passengers.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best thing for an 8-passenger
for a
SUV.
giant
Yeah.
SUV. I mean, that's
Also, it has up and down mode. It's fucking lame, though. It won't let you go all the way down. It's...
Oh, like height?
Yeah, it stays in the middle. You try to... At any speed, it's like, yeah, you're going too fast, you're going too slow.
It doesn't do the dancing like Mercedes dance?
like the Maybach thing.
No. There's got to be a module we can just slam it all the time, because it would look good slam.
You know who would know?
Who?
Katie Designs.
Oh, yeah, I should talk to him.
Shout out to
Episode
Katie.
brought
brought
in
to you
my
by Katie
mom's
Designs.
truck.
Yeah.
Guys,
Turns
always
out she doesn't
surprising
want
us with info.
That guy's... I saw him freehand. We all saw him freehand, like, a panel today that he made out of wood,
And
MDF.
he was making, yeah.
And he carpeted it and freehanded it out. And it was the cleanest thing I've ever seen happen.
it was enough to where it completely stopped the conversation we were having.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all
To
just
be
like,
like,
did you just cut that freehand?
It's
It was
very clean.
That would have taken me a month of Sundays to make.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he
I
made
would
a
have had
cardboard
glue
template.
everywhere. The carpet would have been stuck to me. A whole fucking mess.
So,
Yeah, I mean that guy knows what he's doing. And this whole show is sponsored by Katie Designs
Yes.
Rhode Island
Shouts
for the
Katie
Bucks for the
Designs.
Boys program.
yep.
I got a letter in the mail.
That was 3 pieces
Oh,
of news,
shit.
by the way.
That was good.
Really well put
That
together.
was solid. That covers, you know.
I shouldn't cover that because that's my
And that
address.
was totally not on purpose. That was by accident. I found those stories, and they all kind of like worked.
I think you nailed it. That's better than
Shout to
most of mine.
7-Eleven. I'm sorry you're stinky.
Yeah. I got a letter in the mail. It says City of Pawtucket Police Department. Citations Processing Center. And I opened this
Sounds
up,
good. Sounds like a good mail.
and its big thing at the top says warning, automated school zone speed enforcement system.
Yep.
That's when I knew I fucked up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we've got a little thing here. It's a picture of my car.
Yep.
It's a very bad photo of my car, a very bad photo of my plate, and a link to a video which we will pass around. This is amazing. So I've gotten pulled over here before.
Hold on. They
bunch
put a
of years-
link to a video on a piece of paper?
No, but like you can go to this website, get it, and
Okay,
get a link
okay.
to it.
Give me the link.
I'll pass it over to you. I've gotten pulled over here before.
Yeah.
In this exact spot a few years ago in my Mini.
Did you say a warning?
It's a warning.
Okay.
I've never seen a warning letter, right?
Nope.
I'm traveling 11 miles over the speed limit.
You know what I see? I see a full color print job, a nice piece of paper, and an envelope. That's what I'm talking about. Keep that industry moving.
Keep the business moving. I open it up immediately. It says warning. At this point,
You
still,
mean free photo?
I still think, oh, okay, I've got a ticket here. Whatever, let me handle this. And I'm scrolling, and then it gets to the bottom,
Daddy's about to
and it
handle this.
says, "This is a warning. No payment due."
Perfect. They
This
just
is
spent all
ama-
this
this is
money to send this
amazing.
to you.
That's great.
It cost 42 cents to mail this. This is
I mean, that's $1 copy. Let's
$1.
face it.
That's the paper.
Whoever's doing those copies is fucking the government. So
this is
that's
like
$1.
$1.60 right here just to mail me to tell me to slow the fuck down.
That's-
And guess what? It'll work because now when I go by there again,
It's the paper equivalent of a cop pulling you over and saying, "Look, man,
last time I got
I'm gonna
pulled
let you
over
off
here,
today."
I got a warning.
Yeah."
So, do they issue tickets? Or were you not going fast enough for one?
I mean, 11 miles over.
That's pretty
I've
solid.
got
Where
tickets-
is that?
Tickets for less. Corner of Mineral Spring and Lonsdale.
Okay.
Right near that Mickey D's and that school right there.
That's Pawtucket. So Pawtucket's getting in on the speed camera action.
Yeah, it is.
Good to know.
But the funny part is the citation comes from out of state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
it's
you
third
can
party.
read about that, that was a big issue because the company, well, in Providence, the company out of state is making like 95% of that fine.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. It was
Yeah.
huge. It was like the worst deal any deal's ever been made. It
But-
was like it's full Donald Trump quote. This is the worst deal ever. I mean, it was such a bad deal. They were getting totally ramrodded, and I think the city of Providence stopped paying them, and then they stopped sending the fines back to the city of Providence. It was awesome.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, terrible photo of my car. Terrible photo of my plate. There's a link to the video, which I'm going to give it to Shook, see if he can bring it up there. But just take
Chuck
a look.
is anxiously awaiting
Just take
it.
a look at how terrible that is. I can't believe
It's
the
so
fact
bad
that
it makes it look like you have your reverse lights on in the daytime.
yeah.
That's
So
the
many
flash.
It's legit.
I got pulled over there, got a warning. The guy was like, "Hey, speed racer." Last time I got pulled over there,
Hey!
I talked about, you beep bada bada boop.
Yeah. Hey,
And-
my son.
Yeah. And then, it got a warning. Hey, whatever. Okay, cool. So many years later, I get the thing again. It tells me whatever's going on.
The Pawtucket Processing Center in Beverly, Mass.
Yeah. So I thought it was funny. But hey, a warning, letter in the mail. Hey,
No,
slow down.
I like that approach.
Guess what?
Yeah,
I will.
I like that approach. It's a
I will.
good.
It had to have been
I
maybe
got
like.
the same thing in when I went to H2O last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
I went to
Pull that thing right
yeah,
up
just
to you.
get right up on it.
when I went to H2O last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
I went to the beach at the end.
Yep.
And I just went in, and then I turned around, and then I went back to the hotel and whatnot. And then like a couple months later, I get a notice in the mail from Ocean City, Maryland. Like, oh god, they got me for something.
Oh no.
Because I only drove like four times that whole.
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
week 'cause I
Yeah,
was
you've
so
seen the fucking
A
chaos.
Yeah, I was
smart man.
Yeah,
I
and
was
the
scared to
traffic.
drive my car out there.
Yeah.
To get pulled over. And sure enough, they gave me a ticket. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't even drive. And then I take it out, and it's like a $2 ticket for going into the parking lot because supposedly I was parking into the beach.
Okay.
And then they ended up getting me for like $16 in fines or whatever.
That's crazy.
It ended up being like $18, so they mailed me all that. But I was like, what the heck? Like,
Yeah,
Fucking
what is this?
assholes.
Yeah, that's probably you probably came away scot free compared
Oh,
to some
hell
other
yeah.
people out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those guys. Yeah, they'll take any money they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
But
That must have been like the end of the list. We're like, all right, let's get everybody to the park at the beach.
yeah. But I mean,
They got a nice picture of my car though.
There
Right,
you go.
so-
Comes with a good shot.
those are always good. So I didn't get a photo of my car last time I got pulled over in that spot because it was an actual human doing the job instead of a camera. But I mean, which I am always happy to talk to. But that there, little photo, little clip. Now I get the whole.
I'll tell you what. In front of the Providence Police Station, there's a red light camera that if you blow that red light,
Yeah.
you will get a beautiful roller of your car.
You got the one in the M Coupe, right?
yeah.
M Coupe and one other car,
It's
right?
on my Instagram. Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a $20 ticket. You get
It's a great photo.
Yeah, I can't buy a drone, buddy. I'm getting a sky roller from
Yeah.
in front of the police station. Next time, I put my hands out the window.
Yeah.
Is it a
Have a
moving
little boys in the
violation?
back.
Does it give you points?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay,
it doesn't.
yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't give you any points because they can't prove
okay.
who's driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I might hang out the window next time. Probably won't help my case.
No.
But yeah, if you're looking for, it's the light near Banchworks. If you're in Providence looking for a nice roller, just blow that light.
Quick
I-
$20.
Yeah. Well,
Solid shot.
yeah. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the efficiency. I mean, it's like 2 weeks at. Not even actually. It's under 2 weeks from the event happening.
Wow.
Right. It's already mailed there. What do we? Oh.
You'd be surprised the amount of people that don't check that there's a video because I was at traffic court for getting I talked about it, the old Charlie Justice episode. I got a ticket while I was DJing at a club.
Yeah.
And they just ticket everybody past midnight. Like, well, I was working.
Yeah.
So they threw it out. But everybody in front of me was trying to battle red light tickets. And they're like, no, I definitely stopped. They're like,
Roll the video.
okay, roll the video. And it's just like, and the judge's like, anything? No, I didn't stop. I swear to God, it happened a dozen times before I got up. And I was just like, yeah, I was working. I was parked in a normal spot. I was just packing my car. My job ended at 2. And like, okay, just threw it out.
Yeah.
Because they're making so much money on people just like, look at that shit. If they get a video, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, I got a red
Yeah.
light ticket at that same light
Yeah.
for a roll through that I swear to you I didn't roll through. I rolled through. As soon as I saw the video, I was like, well, fuck this. I'm not fighting this.
Yeah. I'm out of this. But that was the first. So I opened it up. I was like, okay, how much do I owe? Oh, I don't know anything. Do
Great.
I have a video?
This is great.
Do I have a video? So
What happened, Shook? No dice? Nah.
no. All right. Well,
Video
I
ain't
guess
coming.
I don't got a video then. That sucks.
You should fight that warning.
I should fight the warning.
You told me I had a video.
Yeah, I should show up for a court date I don't
What
have.
kind of bureaucracy bullshit
Well,
is this?
I know. I was hoping because if I had the photo too, it'd be great to go with the whole thing. But I
Print
guess
it
not.
big.
Yeah.
Big and
Yeah.
pixelated.
well. All right.
Anything else for
I get no news. I only get videos.
I got one other thing. Just that Ford is developing a 7.3 liter twin turbo
Godzilla?
with their Godzilla engine, which I'm excited for.
Yes. 7.3
So-
twin turbo. That's what I'm about.
There was a aftermarket tuner who took, this was a few months back, took the 7.3 liter in stock form, put turbos on it, and it made 1,200 horsepower. as it
Perfect.
is. So I imagine Ford will dumb that down quite a bit, put it in something, hopefully, totally ludicrous,
Yes.
and then the aftermarket can have their way at it.
Oh, Corey, looks like. Are we going to
There
get your
it is.
video? Is it?
What do we got?
It's just pictures.
Oh, man, there was definitely a link
There's
to
definitely a link to a video somewhere on that page.
Yeah, view photo evidence.
Oh, it's right up there next to Corey's social.
Yeah. There it is. Make sure you share that screen. Yeah.
Whoopsie daisy.
Wait, what does that warning say?
Warning. Your citation is a warning. No need to pay for this.
Oh, okay.
You
All
so
right.
you get free photos online.
Yeah. Look at this.
You get printed photos.
And you get a video. Most people, never get to see their car driving in their own eyes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right,
Photographers
you know?
in the audience take note.
So
This is
you
how
go-
you do it.
It looks pretty
You
good.
go.
View video recording. It's not there. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well.
At least
Maybe
you
it's
can
just
fight it.
not. Maybe it's not
Is your
uploaded
flash
yet.
updated?
Is it Adobe Flash?
Is it your
Get off that
Java?
website right now.
Is it your Java?
Oh well. All right.
Yeah,
That's
we
all I
tried.
had. I'm psyched because Ford's electric thing really isn't going very well. So
Hey, no, we didn't talk about the F-150 pickup truck,
The Lightning?
the Lightning, did we?
we did last week.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
That's
we
how
were talking about the
exciting.
design.
Oh yeah, it's stupid.
Where
Still
how
a
long?
thing.
How long do we need to keep an electric car looking like a gas car until we can make it look like something different?
Right.
However,
Because you could have a usable bed with an actual normal sized truck without having
Right.
8 foot of
Yeah.
under hood storage.
Right. We were
I
talking.
saw that the hood open though.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of room. Many bodies.
You ever seen the
I
back
liked
of a
it.
You ever seen the back of a pickup truck? Tons of room.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Corey. Oh, he's
Oh,
going
wait,
too
wait.
fast.
Oh wait,
Can
was
you share that?
Was that my brake lights or was that the thing flashing me?
Are you
Yeah.
sharing that, Shook? Yeah, play
Yeah,
it.
why
Here we
not?
go.
Yeah, what
Everybody
the
in the
fuck?
chat room, get ready
I'm
for
over
a
here
big,
talking about it.
big interactive moment here. Here it comes.
Sorry if you're missing.
School
this on
zone
audio.
Corey. Oh! Hole shot.
Wait, no. It's definitely
Hole shot.
It's definitely a school zone. I know for
Hole
a fact.
shot.
Oh boy, yeah.
But
Oh, man, you blew right through the crosswalk.
yeah, fuck the crosswalk. I was so if you
Nice
watch,
day.
I got flashed with the flat. I got flashed.
Hold
And
on.
do you get disoriented and hit the throttle?
Hold on. Can we roll that back?
No, I quick
Can we roll
stabbed the
that back?
brakes because as if that's gonna do anything.
Oh, you gave.
Hold on. I've seen videos like this. Back into the left. Back into the
Enhance?
left. Enhance.
Enhance.
Hold on. There must have been a second
Third
shooter.
quadrant.
There's
Enhance.
definitely a second
Yeah,
shooter.
there's definitely a second shooter there. Look at the other guy coming at you, how reasonably slow he's going.
so that's
a
really
good Samaritan.
what puts it into perspective. Like I was like, oh, he's not going that fast, but then I see the other car snailing along.
And
like,
I'm only
oh,
going 31 there. That car must be going 15.
Five
What's the speed
miles an
limit
hour.
there?
20.
Oh, wow, that's bullshit speed limit, though.
Needs to be recalibrated.
What's that?
They need to be recalibrated.
Yeah, they
one's
gotta
a-
recalibrate their machine.
You look like you're doing double his.
I think I am.
Maybe that guy's coming to
So.
a stop?
Hey, yeah, but a warning.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's probably stopping for the person you just hit in the crosswalk.
Yeah. The good news is if you look at the time on it, it was outside of school zone, school time.
Oh, that's
time?
probably why it was a warning.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, so they probably
Right.
give warnings outside of school zones.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we should see who gets the best picture.
Yeah.
I'm going to see a dozen
We
8.6
we
pictures
should,
through that.
We should not.
We should. We should.
So
We should. What's the worst that can happen?
Who can get the best picture?
Oh, I don't know. This is all documented online.
Let's cram the
What?
van.
Yeah. I want to see you can get the cheeks out the window while driving
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah, that's a big prize.
Yeah.
You want
So-
you want a Bucks for the Boys T-shirt? That's how you do it.
So you'd have to be going over 20 because you're gonna have to cruise for a moment,
Yeah.
unless you set the cruise. At
Yeah.
like 65.
Or you get like a little stick to pull,
right. So you
push
want,
between the gas pedal and the seat.
No. Fastest man through.
so are you
Fast
bare
movement.
ass before the stick? Do you pull
You
the pants down? Do you go no
drive their
pants?
bare ass?
Right. That's what I'm just curious of.
I mean, that seems obvious to me.
Yeah, a nice hot summer day on black leather. Just
Yeah.
fucking have right.
That's why you have cloth seats. You got to go with a cloth seat vehicle.
And
Everybody
that's
knows.
why I want a Mark V Rabbit. Thank
Exactly.
you very much.
Boom. Full
It's time to
circle.
go.
All right.
What
I'm
else do we
good.
have for news?
All I got is
Anything?
videos.
All right, let's do videos real quick.
for video. Boom! So, God, first time that ever worked.
There we go. First time, never time.
Okay, I'm gonna get through these a little quicker.
Yep.
Yeah.
We put out a video with Andy and John, the super best friends.
We we did.
They went down to Alpine Vosge Fair,
Alpine Vosge. Yep.
and their cars, they're in it. It's great to see those guys. I
Yeah.
think John should do all our event
looks cool.
coverage. That is all.
It looked very cool down there. It was nice and chill, is the vibe I got.
Also, Top Gear drives all of Aston Martin's special projects.
Oh wow,
All I gotta say is the Aston Martin Victor is the best car they've ever built.
those things, man.
Can you bring up the Victor, Shook? Maybe the rear wing in particular. It looks like they stole Big Paul's rear wing from his S chassis. Chassis.
Chassis.
It is so good. Let me see that rear wing, though. Let me see that side shot. Let me get a full side shot. Yeah, you got to see the side shot right next to the one you just. Oh my fuck!
Wow. I mean, you're not wrong.
It's
Yeah.
a 6-speed El Manuel, Austin, whatever V12 they put in. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. That's the rear wing. Yeah,
I
mean,
like the front
The
headlights.
front is one of my favorite aspects of it.
Yes, it's old school. It's a brute. They drove the 177, which is probably
the
like
one-
the
yeah,
worst.
yeah,
It was like their biggest car ever, and I never liked the way it looked.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I heard these have a bad transmission." He's like, "Okay, they're right. This transmission is terrible." And having driven an Aston Martin before, their automatic transmissions are utter trash. But this is a manual, the Victor.
What is
Little
why?
big
Why
ball
are you
shark.
showing a sperm whale? Oh yeah, what was that?
sperm on
a
the mind.
basking shark.
So
Sperm whale, okay.
it's really cool, but I mean that's the best car they drive. But it's really good. It's not the Top Gear. It's the Top Gear magazine guys who are both awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Top Gear drives all Aston special projects. Final video, Carfection did a 4-part video actually now of the McLaren F1, the 911 GT1, and the Mercedes CLK GTR, all in silver, all ridiculous cars, all built to outdo each other. Yeah, I mean it's just plain ridiculous. I know the guy who does it. I forget his name. Henry Catchpole.
I like that guy. I can't remember his name.
He's on Matt Farah's podcast
Oh, okay.
this week. But I'll tell you what, man, it's cool because I like all those cars. The one that I know the most about is the F1. Everybody knew about McLaren F1, but like the Porsche GT1's really cool. It's the coolest car with the 996 headlights.
Yeah.
Although they did make them without 996 headlights, those are even rarer. And then there's the Mercedes CLK GTR, which is just a total race car.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't even resemble a road-going Mercedes. Now I follow the guy on Instagram whose car that was, but really cool. It's a video on each, and then there's like a three-way comparison between them all. Whoa, that's some cool shit. So that's all I saw for videos. I watched a bunch of hooligan stuff too.
Yeah.
There you go.
The only thing that was that important was this versus that.
Yes, the best
Pastrana
one.
versus the Alta Maniac car. versus
Forsberg's.
Forsberg.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm into the series where Travis is going to jump that crazy rally car at the end of every single race. Like, I mean,
Yeah, it basically Pastrana's driving a Group B rally car.
yeah,
Versus Forsberg's 1,200 horsepower Altima,
yeah,
but it could be a 2,000 horsepower Altima because it's a rally car. So it leaves so hard, and it's got super short gears.
yeah.
And it's made for a crazy person. So it's
Absolutely.
it's 900 horsepower versus 1,200 horsepower. And the only time we even had him was at a roll. But even then, it was like, well, that's really close.
Yeah.
And I hate Subaru passionately, but that one's fast.
That car is just bananas. Like we were talking about, like Travis said, he was like, yeah, I don't know, it had 700 horsepower before, has 800 horsepower now, and then they said that there's more. I don't know why I can't just have all of it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's interesting because everyone that comes on that show like really knows their shit
Yeah.
and is really into cars. And Pastrana's just like, I'm not a car guy. Here's the motor. It has a lot of horsepower and it goes fast.
yeah, it goes fast.
But he would like it faster.
Yes, because he's a dirt bike guy. He doesn't give a shit about how fast. He just knows it has to be very fast.
Yeah.
And then obviously Forsberg's just like one of the coolest guys in the world that builds one of the coolest builds ever. I mean, it's a four race seat Altima, which has like a little bit of an Altima left in it with a 1,200 horsepower VQ 4.2 liter in it or something crazy. Just, yeah, unlimited budget drift car. It is a drift car versus a rally car. Like, obviously, rally cars leave really hard
Yeah, I think.
and are for mostly crazy people.
Mad people.
Yeah, the wheels that Fosberg had made for the Altima by the Rotiform ones, like the beadlock ones.
Yep.
I mean, to help with traction, didn't really help.
They
Yeah.
tried. How bad would it be if they didn't have them?
No, I mean,
I
probably the
probably
same
done
as it
the
was
same
last
thing.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Because he did 1,000-foot burnout.
yeah, you just can't. Yeah, it's a drift car.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so cool. But I'm into this new series where what I'm hoping is gonna be Travis versus kind of the
It's gonna make it
Yeah,
all the way
yeah,
to
yeah.
Travis versus
World.
Unicorn. Yeah.
yeah.
Are they going to lead up to Pastrana versus?
They have to because he was throwing serious shade.
Okay.
And I'm into it.
Yep. I enjoy, and I think, again, I don't know any of this. This is speculation. It'll lead up to a Gymkhana, but with both of them as well.
If you're like a hardcore car guy
Yeah.
and you don't really know anything about Travis Pastrana, he would annoy the shit out of you. Because he doesn't know about cars, he doesn't care about cars, he's just faster than everybody at everything.
Yeah.
And just a madman. Again, no fear.
Yeah.
He has no fear.
And he keeps talking shit about Ken Block the whole video. It's amazing.
Yeah.
On
If
his
you're
own
into, like-
channel, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. If you're into and then what is Scott? I was like, yeah, we gotta stop before we all get fired.
Yeah, it was beautiful. So yeah, and there's a jump at the end, which we should probably mention up front, is he's racing this car versus a 1,200 horsepower drift car. At the end
And
of the
he jumps
1,500
it.
foot race, there's a jump. And he just hits it at full speed and probably goes 60 feet, I'd guess.
Sugar, looks like you got a message there, buddy.
You get a
Yeah.
message?
Yeah.
Is it from Pastrana?
Is it from
This-
him?
He wants to be on the podcast!
Oh, shouts to Zach D.
Zach D?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that page doesn't
Oh.
exist.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
that's a lot of skin.
All right.
Anyways, that's all the videos I got.
That's it.
All right.
That's all I got.
I didn't really watch many videos.
That's good.
Yeah. No, I watched Cirque du Soleil videos with my daughter.
Okay.
It was-
All right.
She enjoys she enjoys the juggling.
all right.
I don't know what to tell you.
Cirque du Soleil in real life's really awesome. Seen it a couple times. Big fan.
I went. Yeah, I seen it once. Wild.
Big fan.
Just
So
wild.
Soleil, I've always wanted to see it.
I saw
Oh,
the
it's
Beatles
wild.
one out in Vegas. Not to get
Beatles
totally off track.
Yep.
Awesome. Saw the Michael Jackson one in Vegas. Also awesome.
Oh, wow.
Did they cancel that? Did Michael Jackson get dumped?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, if you can, it's pretty tight. Probably get it cheap.
Did you know he had multiples of each monkey? Did you know that?
Which monkey?
No.
So he had monkeys. So he had like
Yeah.
Chubbs and Bubba and Bubbles and all these motherfucking monkeys,
I'm
right?
gonna be honest. I didn't know their names.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Did you spend time down there
But
as a child?
but he had multiples of each. So as they got older, he got a new one. So the monkey
Oh,
never got bigger.
I like that level of so rich.
Yeah.
It's the same monkey.
Well, the monkey gets to some point where it's gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
And you can't really
Yeah,
dress
just-
it in a tuxedo and dance around with it anymore. So you have
What
to
do
get
you put it out back? What does he do with him?
Unfortunately, probably went to like testing sites.
Oh,
or
I bet
something
this
like that.
monkey
Hopefully, he
graves all
sends it
over
to
that
a
place.
hopefully, he sent it to like a reservation or what? Rehabilitation. I don't know.
Confirmed
Whatever
that,
they're called.
that didn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
All
did
right.
not.
did not happen.
So what? Did you just take him out back?
No, they go to like testing facilities.
Testing for what?
Jesus Christ. On that downward note.
So you're telling me he had multiple monkeys, so the monkey would always stay the same size?
Yeah.
Would he be informed when they just give him a new monkey, or would you be like, yeah,
Do you think he cared?
it's still Bubbles? That's true.
Yeah.
Here we go. Shook has something. What happened to Bubbles?
Yeah. Okay.
What's it say?
There's multiples. What about Chubbs? Chubbs went to.
I think it's Corey's favorite.
Now,
Yeah.
when you live there, do you have to know the monkey's name, Corey?
I think so. You didn't notice me in the documentary?
I think you'd be sitting on a big pile of money now,
Yeah.
man. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know. His music fucking slapped. That's all
Yeah.
I can say.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff right there. All right. All right. This is why we need bucks for the boys,
Yeah,
all right?
we're
We're
gonna
getting dropped.
Dance around that.
All right, let's talk.
Dance
Let's-
like Michael.
Let me hit that button.
It's time
Main topic. Main topic.
Well, Josh, go ahead. Carry the torch
Here
there.
we go. Here we go.
So, how do you like Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
What's your favorite album? Big fan of Thriller. if you
Big fan of
ask me.
Thriller. Absolutely.
Lester,
Lester.
thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging around for, a little over an hour of us bullshit for, that time. Let's get into it with, first off, what do you do as day job?
I'm a technician at Toyota.
How long have you been there?
Almost 9 years, I believe. No.
Is that purposely that you work for Toyota?
Did you find Toyota? Did Toyota find you?
In
Were
other
you
words,
working
like-
at Toyota and be like, you know what I need? All the 86s.
That's-
Actually, no, because I was into Hondas before.
Okay, so
All
that's,
right.
that's what I was going to
Right
ask. is
on.
which came first, the love for the brand or the love for the 86?
86.
Okay. Again, just get this thing right up on your
yep.
lips.
Does the rest of the brand do anything for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Toyota hits. I like Toyota.
Celica GT4. That's like one of my dream cars.
And do you still have a Celica?
Yeah, I still have
okay.
a 2001 GTS.
Yeah, yeah. And you have a Super too, right?
No.
Okay.
I used to have a Mark III Super.
Okay, I thought you posted one at one point. I'm sure we'll get into that. Like we flipped for another 86. I'm sure. So how many 86 do you have right now?
At the moment, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only 3?
Yeah. Oh,
No fucking
I
way.
know, that's
Really?
That's what I said.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I sold one a couple weeks ago, but for no reason. Yeah. So what happened was I knew about this hatch for sale for a while. Well, not for sale, but he got it at the same time I got my hatch.
Yeah.
And then he hit me up one day randomly. He's like, "Hey, I'm thinking about selling the car. Would you like to come and look at it?" Came to look at it. Threw him an offer. He didn't like it. He's like, "I'll just keep it for now." I was like, "All right, cool, no problem." So then the car stuck in my head for a couple weeks, and then I was like, I kind of want it. So then I offered him more cash, and then we like went back and forth. But at the time, I had another coupe that was a GTS coupe that I was putting together, doing a Levine front, going all out.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to sell it at first, but I wasn't really attached to it, so I was like, I could probably get rid of this one just to get another hatch. And then so when the day finally came to get the car, someone's like, I got to sell this car to make room for it, so you got to give me your word or whatever that we agreed on the price, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And then the day came, I sold the car the next day. I found a buyer like that. For some reason, I've been selling 86s like as soon as I put them up for sale, they don't even last like a week for some reason with me.
What do you mean? For some reason, they're incredible.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
never
they're-
see them go for
everybody wants
sale.
them.
Yeah.
And then, so then when I hit him up, told him, hey, I sent him a picture of the car on the trailer. I was like, I sold the car, so I was like, I'm ready to pick it up this week. Then he backs out on me.
Oh my
No.
Yeah. He tells me that his uncle didn't like the price that he was selling it to me for, so he's like, I can't sell it to you for no more. So
Whoa, his uncle?
Yep.
Oh man, you gotta be a man. You can't do that
Yeah,
stuff.
you
man.
step up to the
That's
plate.
weak.
Yep.
No way.
And the kicker was that car is like a street over from a storage, where I keep my white 86.
Really?
I didn't know that.
No shit.
So you said you were into Hondas first.
Yep.
What-
Actually, all my friends back in the day, they
Yeah.
all had Hondas. So
Yeah.
I had like 8 or 9 Honda Civic Coupes for some reason.
Man, when you
9.
dive into something, you dive
Yeah,
into
no
something.
way.
Now that I think about it, yeah. No.
You really go in the deep end. Yeah.
And then I guess the car that really got me to modifying was my '93 Honda Civic hatchback.
Yep.
Did Midori green color,
Oh, yeah.
full carbon fiber front GSR swap. Yeah. So-
Shook's over there having a moment.
Hooting and hollering.
Yeah, sure. Bring up the Midori green for the group so that everyone can see how beautiful of a color that is.
Is this the Sprite green? Kind of reminds me of Sprite.
I guess. Yeah, maybe the label.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's the one I was thinking of. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, it's the killer color.
It
So
really
when I-
is.
When I was in it back in the day, there wasn't really any Civics that color, like
Yeah.
all the EG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I decided to paint it that color, and it just went off from there. But it kind of sucked driving that car around because I couldn't go anywhere without thinking of getting it stolen.
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
right.
I would go to those-
Unfortunate, and
yeah,
still, even back then,
was,
you know what I mean? That was what? How long ago was that?
Like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, actually more than that. So
Jeez.
maybe like 10. It's been a while.
And it's still a problem. So with that build and those cars, did you like get into the shaving of the bay or that sort of
No.
stuff, or was it just kind of
That
you
was
know?
more of exterior.
Okay.
Getting the motor running. But I went through like 3 GSRs. I could not find a good motor for the life of me that would last.
Yep.
And then when I bought the car, it came with an LS swap. So I traded one of my Civics for it because I had an LS swap. I was like, oh, crap, like it's swapped car or whatever. And then not even like a week after owning it, it blew something. Not surprised. LS.
Yeah, yeah.
And then so I ended up getting a GSR swap. Did that. It ran for a while, but then like I said, I didn't like the fact that I couldn't drive anywhere without having to worry about it. So then I don't know, just one day I decided to look out like different cars, and then I was like looking at the 86. My uncle used to have one back in the day, and I remembered that.
So I was
Nice.
going to ask if there was a historical tie-in or some sort of influence
Yep.
of why.
Yeah, like the first time I ever went to Guatemala as a kid, my past uncle, he had a coupe, GTS coupe,
Yep.
green. It was a rare green. I've never seen one before. And he picked me up in the airport with that thing.
Oh,
Drove us
no
around.
way.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So that
Was
car-
he into it or
No, it mostly he was a body guy, so it was just like really clean. Like he painted
Yeah.
it very nice.
Yeah.
So I just remember that car for a while, and then my brother at the time still lived in Guatemala, so I asked him if he knew if the car was still like around because he had passed away, and at one point I actually asked his wife if he still had it, but she ended up selling it because
Yeah.
the money wise.
yeah.
And then for I think it was a couple years later, my brother actually found it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So is it in the family now?
No, so that's the thing. So I went and when I went to Guatemala again, I actually made it a thing to go look for that car. And it was like in a different city, but it was like a guy, he owned a bunch of race cars, and he just had it in the corner. It was like stripped to like, it wasn't even a shell, I would consider it.
Okay.
So I asked him, how much would you want? I still wanted it because of like,
Yeah. Nostalgic
yeah.
value.
And I think he was asking like, I think it was $3 or $4 grand, like nothing.
For some
No way
metal.
for the shell.
I
Not
think
even.
I think it barely had windows.
Oh,
It had no roller
man.
chassis, nothing. So I was like, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So then for a little bit, then I started wanting to get a right-hand drive car. So I put some money down, like saving up. Every time a car came out for sale, like it went over budget. And then a black limited popped up, which is only 400 were ever made. It's like a really rare edition of an 8.6.
Yep.
Just black golden trim. But that popped up. That went off like 21 grand at the time. And this was a couple years ago.
Holy
Jesus.
smokes.
So I can only imagine now.
How's the market now? I was just going to add, just
The
insane.
market's crazy.
Right. Hence why you're selling them.
Yeah. Well, no, not even that. It's just like, it depends on the car. Like, I'm more of a hatch person.
Yep.
It's just, you find coupes for days.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Coupes, you find them everywhere. I can find you a coupe. Like today, actually, I just found one on Marketplace.
Yep.
It was $6 grand for a GTS coupe. It had a blown motor in it, but it looked really clean. It was in New York. So I talked to the guy, and I ended up finding out that I met him at Seven's Day.
Okay.
Nice.
He had a Levine coupe there, and I was like, it was like a Panda style Levine coupe, and he ended up being that guy. We started talking a little bit, but couldn't agree on the price. And then like he told me like half hour into the car, he's like, "Yeah, car sold already." It's like because
Yeah.
They just
Just
move
go.
that fast.
Just insane.
like
Right.
that now.
Right. A lot of the markets
It's gonna
are.
follow you around, take you as scraps. You know what I mean? Stuff you don't want.
At one
That's
point-
crazy.
At one point, I had like 686s. I don't even know where.
I was gonna say, I know you kept like, I think on your Instagram you'll post up what number you're at,
Yeah.
right? Just to keep them moving.
Yep.
What number is it that you've gone through? I think the last one I seen was like 11 or something like that.
I want to say it was up there actually. Like what really started me getting more 86s was because someone in Connecticut had a beam swap 86.
Yep.
So the shell looked really clean. There was a little bit of rust on certain sections that was normal for an 86, but it had a beam swap, and that's what I really was like, oh damn. Beams.
What's normal rust for an 86?
The rear pockets always rust very near the trunk area,
Yep.
quarters, fenders, but that's mostly what I've seen from what I've owned, a couple of them. But this one was really weird for me because I didn't bother to check the wheel well areas in the back where the spring would sit.
Yep.
So one of my friends, he came to look at the car, started looking underneath the car, and he's like, "Yo, did you see this?" And I looked underneath. I'm like, "Oh god." So like you can't even see, like you could see the rear spring, the whole wheel well was just gone.
No
right.
way.
Right.
Yeah, so I was just like, I can't deal with this. So I was like, I was disappointed because I was like, usually I look up for the 86 for the rust, and I was like, I already know this is gonna need this, but that caught me off guard.
Yeah.
So then I put it up for sale. Next day, some guy came down to look at it, and he left the deposit down, bought it. So he was like, I was like, I'm just taking the beam swap, but he's like, you can have the rest of the car.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the car was still all there, full interior. The car it had potential.
Yeah. There's enough stuff
Yeah,
left.
but I just didn't want to deal with rust because my weight 86 has gone through a shit ton of like paint correct.
I was gonna say, right? You've went crazy on that thing.
Yeah.
On top, you had an unfortunate incident with it as
Yeah.
well. But before we get into the white one in particular, how is the 86 market for parts and stuff like that? Is it as crazy as the cars themselves? Is stuff
Unfortunately,
kind
now
of
it is because people are trying to take advantage of the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like since you can't even find 86 parts like before, then people are just skyrocketing over.
right?
Like
Just
before, you could get a GTS rear end for $1,000. Now people are asking $1,500, $2,000 almost
yeah.
for a stock rear end. I have like 4 of them stocked. Like, when I see them, I'm like, oh, I gotta get it. Even if it's a cheap price, just to have them because like I know they're just gonna keep going up.
Yeah, right. It's not going to get any easier.
Yeah.
So the white one in particular, how long have you had that car?
2006, 8 years, I believe that one actually.
Okay. What was the initial what I'm going to do with this thing?
I just wanted a clean cruiser, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about going all out like with the engine bay and all that stuff, but it just like progressed over time. I found that car on Halloween night on Craigslist. Guy wanted like $10,000 at the time, but it had a 20 valve swap. Nope. It had a white and black paint scheme, whatever. It had a couple of things here and there. But I was just mainly looking for a hatch shell that had no rust.
Yep.
So this guy, he swore up and down. He's like, there's no rust in this car. He's like, if you find any speck of rust, you can knock off $100 for every speck of rust.
No shit,
Yeah,
really?
That's how serious he was.
Wow. That's
So-
super cool.
So I kept going, like, we kept negotiating every month. Like, I would hit him up to see if the car's still available because at the time I didn't want to spend that kind of money. And then, like, around February, he still had the car. And then we finally got to a price. And then we agreed. I was like, all right, I'll buy it. At the time, I didn't have a car to go. Well, I did, but I didn't want to drive 5 hours to go look at a car either.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I was thinking about, he just kept sending me pictures here and there just to get an idea of what the car looked like. And then, now the big thing is I don't own a truck, so I was like, how am I gonna get the car down here? I can't drive in the middle of winter, with
Right.
no heat, no interior, just
Right,
straight up
right.
a bucket seat in there, and you're like solid mounts, everything was so bad. So then I was trying to figure out a trailer for like a month, like trying to get going with that, and I couldn't do it. And then he's like, all right, he's like, I'll bring the car down to you for $200. I'll trailer it down for you as long as you're 100%.
All
Like
day.
serious.
Yep.
I was like, all day.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah.
all
200
day.
bucks.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. And then the night came, pick up the car, and I didn't even look at the car. Like, it was just like underneath. I didn't look at anything because it was just so nice outside. Like,
Yeah.
the body was exactly how he said. I couldn't find any rust. And sure enough, after I think like maybe a month after owning the car, I went to try to get it painted. And then the guy stiffed me because I gave him a deposit down. He started sending on the car and then he disappeared. I guess he went to jail or something. I don't remember.
Oh Jesus.
So the car was pretty much like abandoned in his thing. So I had to try to get that out.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then I went to another place to get the paint done. They had it painted within like a week or something, which was awesome. The paint looked amazing. But then they kept saying that, oh, the car didn't come out right. Like, we need to redo it. So like, yeah, we're gonna redo the entire car over again because we didn't like how it came out. So I was like, all right, whatever, free paint job again. They're gonna do even better than what it is. I was like, why
Yeah.
not? And that's where it just went downhill. And
Oh boy.
I would find things that would like delay the deadline to get my car back. I think it went. I think it went like a year battling with them trying to get the car back, like fixed right or this and that. And
Right.
it was just bad. And then to this day, I'm still trying to fix stuff. But like actually, recently, I just got the car redone again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, this time
Because what happened with that? That was did the hood fly up? Is that what it was? I can't remember.
So that's happened after. That was nothing with them. That was
Okay.
because I had a carbon fiber hood. I
Yep.
didn't have hood pins on it.
Yep.
I drove the car for a couple years without hood pins, so I never thought anything of it. But I did do a different front bumper, which is a J Blood front with a Zenki grill, which is much thicker than what is supposed to be a Guki grill, which is like half the size. So that grill sat slightly higher, causing the hood not to latch properly.
Oh no.
So when I closed the hood, I thought it latched.
Yeah.
I always do like a little check.
Yeah,
little
yeah,
check. It was good. I went to one of my friend's house, and it was like in a storm. And driving back from Narragansett, it was like dark section of Narragansett, like no lights at all on the highway.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, I'm just driving in pitch blackness.
Oh,
Like,
no.
flew up in on the highway.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
so yeah,
dude.
so I'm like, I just hit me, and I'm like, oh crap! So I rolled down the window quick, and I'm like looking outside, just trying to
Jesus.
Right,
make
just
sure
merge.
Keep it
yeah.
on the
make
road.
sure I don't
Yeah.
curb the wheel or something like that.
Right.
and
Get
then-
it any worse than it already is.
Yeah. So I look at the hood. I like get out. I'm so pissed. I grab the hood and I slam it shut. Like it's like folded over the car, bent like it messed up the roof, cracked the windshield.
Ugh.
Hood is done. So I just grabbed the hood, slam it shut, it latched.
No
I
shit.
I didn't even care at this point. It was gonna fly open. I was like, whatever. So I just drove it. I was just so disappointed. I didn't even look at the car for like 2 weeks, and then
Yep.
got it fixed. Then like a week later, after getting the windshield replaced, I was driving back home from getting the windshield replaced. And this lady in the Venza decides to hit me from the right side, and drives the car on top of the fender and like messes up the door and everything.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So-
Well, it's good now though, right?
Yeah, it's been.
All back. What's new to it? Have you done anything new, or just kind of?
Right now, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been driving it as much because I've been focusing more on drifting. And
Yep.
since now I got the beam swap 8.6, and then I have a 1.8 Corolla with a 20 valve.
Yep.
I've been like switching cars, trying to practice with those two drifting.
I was gonna say, I know at the Lock City Drift events, you bring both.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's the inspiring part. It's like, well, you're running. I'm running them both.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's fucking unbelievable.
What do you prefer one versus the other? Do you enjoy both the different feels?
Yeah, so like the purple car, I've been drifting for 2 years now, so I'm very custom.
I was gonna say you're now again you're B group, right?
Mhm.
Or do they? Okay, so and you're out there just getting it because it's not like, oh, Chester's off the track. It's like no, he's fucking
So
bringing it.
shook. He's also B group.
Yeah.
First event this weekend.
Yeah, watch
Tandem
out.
with him.
Just
Tandem
I was
with
just
him.
gonna say, yeah, just follow him. Just stay back about 50 yards.
Yeah.
So that's you dove right into that, right? There was no you were just like, fuck this, I want to drift.
Yeah, because a lot of people would always ask me if I would drift my white 8.6, and I'd be like, no.
Right. It's not really it's not
So then one day I just decided to get that purple 8.6. It used to be like a million different colors. It was like a bare shell. I decided one day to get a beams, try something new because I've never like actually done a swap myself, like by myself. So I went to JDM Depot, bought a motor, sat for like a year. and
what's in it for the motor? I'm sorry.
then, beams 3SG. It's
Okay.
About JDM Altesa.
Okay.
So it's like it's good for like 200 horsepower.
Yep.
It's a really good motor.
Yep.
Dual VVTi. All that jazz.
Beams is like that's the swap for those cars,
Yeah,
right? That's
pretty
like
much for anything in general right now because a lot of people are just doing beam sauce and
badass
really-
motor.
But yeah, it's been a good car. I do prefer to drive that one obviously because I'm used to it.
Yep.
The 1.8 Corolla is more of a input car. Like I have to like really like
More effort.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a much more difficult car to drive than the purple one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took me like 2 events to finally like link the track at the skid pad.
Yeah.
And then last event I did some damage with the brown one. I did beach it over the rumble strips like 3 times. But after
Oh,
that,
no.
I learned my lesson after that. I took a front lip to realize what I was doing wrong.
What were you doing wrong, or what did you
Um,
discover that you're doing wrong?
Mostly it was I just had to go faster with that car. Give
Okay.
it more gas.
Yeah.
Was that on Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Oh man,
That
those
was-
curves are so bad.
Yeah.
If you go over,
Oh,
it's in the first the first right.
No,
Is
the
that-
first ride I actually am pretty.
Okay.
I always get yelled at because I always do it in second gear. And
Because
the
that off is serious on the edge of that.
Yeah. So I have
Right, because it's a wall.
Well,
no,
no.
or is
It's
that-
just
gonna
the
be-
curbing like drops off real hard.
Oh. Okay,
It's
okay.
it's a hill that goes down, so it sucks you in.
Okay, it's gonna pull you that way.
Yeah.
Right.
But for me, it's because I always get yelled at because I'm not going into third gear, and I always do second because it's more of a safe speed for me.
Yeah.
But they've been trying to push me to go into third gear, and it's like I go into third gear, get up to the turn, and I'm like, oh nope. drop it
Should
down
be in
second. Bitch out
I don't
the-
like this.
Yeah, bitch out, and then
What's
drop it.
the speed differential?
I actually don't even look at my speed, but
Just so obviously by pants feel, you're like this is
yeah, it's a little more. I haven't gotten used to it. I did it once.
Yeah.
but I spun out almost, so I was like, I gotta keep trying it. That's
Yeah.
what I'm hoping to do this Friday.
Yeah.
So get more. Since the brown car is down right now, it's got a fuel issue that I can't figure out. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take the purple one for now and just focus on that.
Nice.
what are the plans for the purple one? Is it good and set and ready to go?
That
Or is
one's-
it just
It's been a solid car,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, in the last year, all I've done is the suspension modifications to get it better from, like, just to make me better driving car.
right, more comfortable. Yeah. So what are the plans for the white car? Or actually, you kind of mentioned that before. I mean, what's next? Does it depend on what pops up on Craigslist?
Pretty much. I'm on the hunt for another hatch
Okay.
because my goal is to have 2 hatches and 2 coupes and do all 4 variants, like 2 pop-up fronts with a coupe and hatch, and then 2 Levine fronts, coupe and hatch.
Yeah.
Just have all 4.
Yeah.
So
So it's safe to say there's no like, I want to build something complete different brand, different entire.
There's no other car on the horizon right now.
no.
Yeah.
Unless I find a GT4 Celica, that's one of my dream cars.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Super, but those things are just.
It's absurd. Yeah. Again,
you
yeah,
can't
just right.
at this
Right.
point you just.
What super would you get?
I would love a twin turbo 6-speed anthracite silver Targa top Supra.
Yep.
That's always been my.
So not too specific.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Not picked out at all.
Yeah, I'll
Just
take
any old
anyone,
one.
but that's awesome, man.
What kind of stuff do you see come through your shop? Obviously, it's Toyota, so I'm sure there's Camrys, Corollas, all that sort of stuff. What do you think about some of their new stuff?
It's not bad. It's mostly going to electric now. All the Siennas are all electric. Benzes are all hybrids as well.
Yep.
They're just moving over to that. Waiting to see what the Corolla hatch comes out.
Corolla
Right.
Hatch
It's
GR.
supposedly it's going to be spicy, but we,
Yeah.
nothing officially confirmed.
And then
Hopefully, it's that same 3-cylinder.
the
But
GR862 that's supposedly coming out as well.
yeah, will it finally have a turbo?
No, I think they just revealed it
They
today.
Did
just
they?
revealed it today. Yeah,
Okay,
It's a
still no
couple-
turbo.
it's like
yeah.
240 horsepower, I
It's
think.
just a little more.
Yeah.
Which actually ain't that bad.
Yeah.
The Corolla Hatch GR, like we keep on getting psyched about that thing, man. That thing comes with a little turbo motor. I don't care what it is, like,
Yeah.
because the hatch looks good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you got to give it some balls,
Yeah.
Just
and the
a few
colors
more.
are awesome. Oh man, we always talk about that car. Need that.
How is it working on some of the newest stuff?
Honestly, it's a little more difficult now, especially if it's all electrical.
Yeah.
So, and especially that most of them are hybrids now, so it's kind of like it is a little overwhelming.
In a
but,
way, you're kind of like changing an industry.
pretty much.
Because it's the same. Yeah, I'm working on a car, but it's it's a
Yeah,
completely different.
pretty much maintenance free now. Like most of the cars don't have belts anymore like that.
Yeah.
And like you don't have like time belts. Spark plugs are like way. The interval changes are way higher now.
Yeah.
Like you don't have that before. Like cart coming in for like oil change. You can recommend time belts.
Right,
Spark
right.
plug wires, distributors, all that stuff.
Right now, it's just there's some spinny components there, but not much else.
Yeah. And most complaints are just Bluetooth complaints that come in.
Yeah.
God.
It won't pair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be tiring, I guess.
It's mostly warranty work too, so it's just like it doesn't pay as well as like a customer pay job,
Right. So what's next for you, drift wise? You're just gonna obviously you have an event coming up. Is there you want to add more power to a car, or you want to just continue to outdrive them for learn everything you can with your current setup?
Right now, I actually have an ITB set up for the beams.
Okay.
I'm just saving up some money for the adapter plate wire harness.
Yeah.
But I plan to do ITBs on that car because nothing beats the sound of it.
Oh man,
Right,
that'd be
right.
ridiculous.
Like I get in from the white hatch to that one or
Yep.
the 1.8 into that car, and it's just like
Yep.
I just love the sound of the throttles.
Induction noises,
it's
right?
like-
It's the best.
How much is involved in doing the ITB
So
conversion?
on a 20 valve, they're stock,
Mhm.
so they come stock with ITB. So that one you don't have to really do much with these. You have to have get a blacked out 20V throttle bodies, adapter plate, vacuum block off plate, and a couple other things that I still haven't done like crazy research yet because I'm still saving up for that wire harness, ECU, and then obviously getting it tuned.
Yeah.
But supposedly Turbo Mike, I guess he tunes a lot of beams.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Turbo
Shut
Mike's
the
a man.
turbo
Tunes-
mic,
tunes a
man.
lot of everything.
Can't talk about him enough.
Yeah.
So you and Josh are responsible for the end of the print version of Super Street, right? Didn't you
responsible
shoot
for it?
Yeah,
guys
didn't you
that's-
shoot the
shut it
car
down.
for it, and then they
That's-
just shut the whole magazine down?
And the Type
the Type R.
too.
So that's how clean that car is. Just shut the print.
There was
industry down.
yellow Type R that was like queued up, ready to go, and then that was that.
Ah,
yeah.
man, what a bummer.
Yeah, that was the end of their print version. Still
Yeah.
digital, so it's there, but
We can make it up.
yeah, we know how to do that. Dude, thanks for coming to hang out. We got a bunch of questions that everybody asked us, and I know there's some directly for you as well. So we can-
25.86 is impossible to find. 20 valves impossible to find. Gotta want one of those cars, man.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a fun car to drive.
I just thought they were always so like just not possible to be found.
Not existing, yeah.
yeah.
It turns out they're just a lot of money. We're not looking in the right place, and they sell instantly.
I don't know, but like you said, I mean, if you said that one popped up
Today.
for like $6,500,
Yep.
I don't. That's the car. Like you spend like $6-7 grand on that. You'd
Right.
be like,
Just go get a Beams engine, call it a day.
I was gonna say if the thing's clean,
That's
it's
the
pretty.
thing. It's
Yeah,
worth getting
because half
Yeah.
the battle's just getting the car.
Right.
itself.
Once you own the car, then it's like, okay, I can, finagle my way to get this, find a way to get this, save up to get that. But
I
it's
gotta
just
find a
getting.
place to hide it. That's my problem.
I think you're in one.
Yeah, yeah. I might
Uh,
fill this place up.
But yeah, I just always thought they just were so not possible to be found.
No, you can. It's just if you're willing to pay for it, and like I said, word of mouth type thing too as well.
Yeah.
Like that Beans one was a word of mouth. Someone told them that I was into 8.6s, and then,
Yeah, I mean, you're like the guy, like the H6 guy, I don't know, man. I don't
I just
know.
like 'em.
yeah. I was gonna say you're pretty well known for
For the
you know,
8.6, yeah, you're like the word of mouth guy for the 8.6s.
yeah.
It's like
Everybody knows you, knows your cars. It's pretty good spot to be in.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
place to be.
Yeah. So we can get into some questions here. Stray Path 86.
Straight Path
He
86.
just writes, how many Corollas is too many Corollas?
Not enough.
see, not
No
enough.
such thing.
Start.up.go.
Start up, go.
What's the furthest you've driven in a 4AG powered car? Did you have any problems?
It would be in my white hatch. It's a 20 valve though, so
Yep.
it wouldn't be the stock 16 valve. I've driven to Pennsylvania for Tuner Evolution, Philly.
Yeah.
It was like a 5-hour plus drive. No
Did you
issues.
drive to Ocean City?
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
just- yeah, I was gonna say
twice.
that's
Yeah, I would
that's
say
about
it's,
8 hours, something like that. I can't remember. It's
6
been
or 7 hours.
been
Yeah,
a
depending
long
on where
time.
you're
I
depending on where you're
forgot
leaving
about
from.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3.6 Matvia,
3.6 man for you.
Corolla, Celica. When's the Mark 1 or Mark 2 Super coming?
That's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had the Mark III for a bit, but it was a boat compared to that thing.
Yeah.
Was a boat.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
then,
A lot of extra metal on that.
Yeah. When I had the mine was a turbo Targa, 5-speed one original, and it took me a while to get it running because it was abandoned in a house for like. Actually, had a bunch of them. There was like 4 Supras there.
Yeah.
I actually bought 2 of them, but I ended up didn't get one. They were like sisters. They're both Reds. One was an automatic. One was a 5-speed. I brought one home because I didn't have room for the other one.
Yeah.
At the time. So I got that one running, but every single time I got that car out on the street, something would break. But it was expected. It was abandoned.
Yeah.
And then I think at the time, the last time I drove it, I went to the gas station. It broke down on me, and then I was like,
Yeah, I'm
"Screw
good.
this."
I'm done.
8.6, I'm sticking to my 8.6s.
Yeah.
So
If there was ever a sign.
yeah.
3.6 Matvia again. Actually, you already answered this. He wrote, "What's one car you would love to own that's currently not in the fleet?" I think you covered the Super pretty well. Kevin401.
Kevin 401.
Who is the most famous person you have ever met / spoken to?
Generally,
Yeah, I think in general.
Oh my God, who's the guy I met in the fucking LA airport?
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. I want to keep saying Kevin James. I do it every time.
Kevin Smith. Oh,
Kevin
Smith. I was going to say SpongeBob.
Giant
not
hockey
not
jersey, big
SpongeBob.
jean shorts. I just walked up to him.
Silent Bob.
Yeah, walked
Silent
up to
Bob,
him,
yeah.
shook his hand and said thank you. That was it. Leave the fucking man alone. I just said thank you. He knows what he's done. He's
Yeah.
well
He
aware
knows.
of all of
Yeah.
he's done. Thank you.
I'd say the Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell and
Yeah.
Josh Koscheck at the Palace Station Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Wow.
That's it.
I met Carl Cox, but I'm looking forward to meeting Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. Yeah. Stevie, hashtag Stevie can see.
Hashtag Stevie can see.
I'll just say he'll never see you coming.
What up, Steve? You flinched.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, catch.
I might have just got uninvited.
Yeah.
But Carl Cox was a super nice guy. He's a big time DJ. He's famous in my world.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Plus, you got any famous people on the docket?
Vin
maybe
Diesel.
drifters like Kengushi and all them.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's super cool. When you meet someone
Also
from like the
Scotto.
industry you're like super interested in,
Yep.
that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Kevin401.
Kevin 401.
Couple of questions here. We'll
Oh,
go
boy.
speed round. Best color to paint calipers that's not red.
Yellow.
Black.
I was going to say black. Kevin401. What's your favorite pizza toppings? Didn't we cover that
Black
before?
olives.
Cheese.
I remember.
Yeah. I see. I never think cheese counts. Like cheese, like is
All right,
a
if you're
given.
not
It's just a
counting cheese,
given, right.
I like meatball.
Meatball. That's meatball's a solid.
Go a little
one.
crazy,
Meatball's
you know?
different.
Yeah.
Different.
Do you like crumbled meatball or do you like sliced
Actually,
meatball?
you know, if I'm doing Italian pizza, I like prosciutto on my pizza.
Oh.
But that's some pizza snob shit.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you're gonna do it.
That's some bougie stuff right
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Cured olives.
I mean,
oh,
it's kind of like bacon. A
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
you better
Olives
not cook it
with
on.
banana peppers. Solid mix.
I'm on a banana pepper.
no
I
banana
like
peppers.
I
banana
don't like
peppers in
banana
Italian
peppers.
sandwiches.
I like banana peppers on anything.
Hasbulla likes banana peppers.
Hasbulla.
Yeah,
Hasbulla. He's the best. He really is the best. Let's see. Artie Woo cakes.
Artie Woo
Gee,
cakes.
A lot of pizza related questions. Best frozen pizza: DiGiorno, Red Baron, etc.
I don't know. I don't do a lot of frozen pizza. Oh, Trader Joe's got a frozen pizza that's really good. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's like some Italian thing.
Trader Joe's frozen food in general, fuego.
Yeah.
Fuego.
No, really.
They really, it hits. What's going on over there?
Again, Chuck's losing it over something.
What's your issue? All right.
He's all right. He's all right. Kinda just writes, when are we getting license plate frames? Probably soon. I haven't
That's a never.
had much time to think about that. I don't know.
Solid never.
License plate frames is a solid move.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
really easy to do. Give me about 2 years.
Yeah. No, but like it's kind of like a
Bucks
thing.
for the boys.
Everyone drives a car.
Oh,
Right.
we can make bucks for the
Right.
boys license
Maybe
plate.
maybe that's
Maybe
what
you
it is.
donate.
Maybe that's
$14,000 will give you
what you get a
a
license plate.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
the
finally
14
made it.
Yeah. Well, just cover rent for a year.
They're
We'll be good.
illegal, you know.
What's illegal? Oh,
License plate frames.
really?
Yeah.
Technically,
Soon to be,
yeah.
yeah.
Stickers.
Oh my god.
Inspection stickers.
Just, they take away all the fun.
We do.
Little Joe 1.
Little Joe won.
What do y'all think the halo car of this era's obsession with performance trucks / SUVs will be?
The Halo car.
In other words, of this era, i.e., Raptors, TRXs, all that sort of stuff.
I
what's
think it'll
gonna
be the
one?
Raptor.
Raptor.
I think it'll be the Raptor because it was the first to really do it, and they're still doing it. It's got such a big following.
Supposedly that 392 Jeep there.
Nah, fuck that
It's
thing.
quite a
First
quite a
X5M.
thing.
I'm sure it's quite a thing, but like, come on, the Raptor jump.
No, first
I do too.
That's
X5M,
true.
number one.
I don't even.
It was the first one that was really fast. First X5M, I had one. It was
But
ridiculous.
it's like a sports activity vehicle.
Yeah, but that's what he said.
Yes,
Truck.
SUV / truck.
Yeah, I'm thinking like truck. Like I'm thinking like the TRX or the Raptor.
Right, something
So
really
so the
off-road.
competition's two.
What's that?
This is
TRX and a
Raptor.
Well, and then
And you choose
the
Raptor.
Durango.
yeah,
Hellcat thing is coming out.
Oh,
wide
that's not an
body.
SUV now?
What's a Jeep variant? Well, I don't know. BMW doesn't like to call it an SUV.
No, it's an SAV.
SAV.
Sports
Sad.
activity vehicle.
So it's in a league all of its own.
and it's the best one.
Yeah.
No, the first
true, it
gen was
definitely
cool.
is.
The first
Yeah.
gen was like, I remember wanting one. They had the fast MLs forever, but MLs were just fucking trash as far as I'm
The
concerned.
Mercedes things?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were just horrible build quality. Mercedes was going through some tough stuff then. The X5M came
Yeah.
out, and it was just, I remember seeing one and be like, That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's an SUV, which I hate, but it has 550 horsepower, which I love.
What was
I don't
the
know what to think.
X5 before the X5M that was like
There was
super
the
fast?
8-cylinder X5.
Yeah.
And then they made a 12-cylinder one, but it was just
Oh.
like a concept thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives me
I
shivers.
imagine it was terrible.
Yeah. There's
I was
plenty
like,
of
oh my god.
plenty of videos on that one.
Yeah.
No, please.
Yeah.
Voen.loung.
Oh,
Bowen
When
Lowen.
is he going to build 11?
I have the front. I just need the car.
Yeah, he's got the
rest of
front.
He's got the front. That's
ready.
the biggest part. It's going to keep going. Hardcore again.
Hardcore again.
He just writes, not a question, but Lester is the man, one of my oldest car friends. So happy for him.
Oh,
There we go.
that's awesome. Hardcore again's awesome. But shout out to his brother-in-law. I think is opening his third shop. That
Oh,
ki-
the Midas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
awesome.
Popping
That's
Midas
super
is
cool.
up all
it's
over the
been
place.
it's only been a few years.
Yeah.
And it was the first one. I was like, oh, that's cool. He's getting into it. Whatever. Kyle would post some funny videos from every once in a while because customer stuff. I'm sure you see crazy shit all the time
Yeah.
coming through. But he just posted his brother-in-law is opening the third place. I'm like, oh,
Number 3.
I don't know if it's Fairhaven or something like that.
Fair Haven.
Doesn't matter. Pretty cool
Beautiful.
out there doing the American thing.
Yeah, knock him
Let's see. Another one. MF.esk
out. MF-esque.
just writes, y'all interested in grid life Midwest?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Where in Midwest?
Where and when?
Where is the Midwest, period?
Yeah, sure. Pull that up. A Grid Life Midwest.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Yeah, I'm going Indianapolis.
Because I'm trying to do
that
FD
in the
New
Midwest?
Jersey.
Oh, you go.
It's the same.
Well,
There's
so
that.
I got.
Oh, that's the same weekend as our thing, June 19th, I think.
Fuck, is it
Yeah.
really?
18, 19.
Where Where is this place? Ginger Man?
Oh, Michigan.
Michigan? Is
Okay.
that
Go
the
up.
Midwest?
Go up.
I guess so.
There
Yeah,
we go. South Haven, Michigan.
All right. Nope.
Okay.
Michigan.
Not going to be there.
It's probably
So-
snowing in September.
I
right?
got press passes last year for FD New Jersey.
Can we
Yeah.
press past
That
Grid
ended
Life?
up not being able to happen. So they renewed them all for this year. Everyone had them last year. They renewed them all again. So I was like, oh, sweet. All right. Well, I can just go then. I don't have to put any work into it.
When's that during our movie
It's
night?
the,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the
Yeah, fuck it,
18th
I'll
and
go.
19th.
I was like, I want to go to FD event.
I got a
That sounds
recorded
awesome.
DJ set
Yeah.
we can put on in the building.
put-
I mean, I can go to any of them, but that
Right,
was just the
dude.
closest
Let's go
one.
to another
Jerseys.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a new track as well.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like this big thing.
Sounds great.
S_Doug.
S. Doug.
Here. Ooh, where do you keep your sauce? Heartbeat hot sauce in particular, fridge or cupboard? Well, sir,
Once you open it.
on the back of it, it says fridge.
However, there's no preservatives in it, so
I think you need to put it in the fridge.
you'd probably be okay with that out in there.
Well, I think no preservatives means it's got to go in the fridge.
Yeah,
no?
I'm pretty sure it has to go in the fridge.
Oh, I
once
If
it's
you
open.
preserve-
what am,
preserved
what am I having put in the fridge?
Does it taste different every
Tastes
time?
fine. Tastes fine. I don't know why I put that one in the
We're
cabinet.
going to reach out for
Skim-
clarification.
Go ahead, grab one. It should say it. I think there's a thing
I
on
think
the
once
back.
you open it, you're
yeah,
supposed
once
to fridge
once
it.
it's open, it's supposed to require the fridge. So it's fine in the cabinet while you're waiting.
Yeah,
But
it
once
says
you-
refrigerate after opening.
There we
Yeah, so
go.
I'll throw that one in the fridge when I get home.
There we go.
I think it's Scorpion, which I don't have that. I don't use that much of anyway.
Never too late.
Yeah.
Never too late.
Never too late. So yeah, it's cool if you don't open it, but if you open it, put it in the fridge. Tyler, say what? Is
Tyler,
there
say
a better
what?
sound than an ITB 20 valve?
Not really.
He's over here.
Maybe the beams.
We'll see.
Yeah, because Ralphie's beam sounds amazing when he's drifting on Clubhouse.
Jojo Mark II. How does one find
Jojo
so many
Mark II.
AE86s, and how do I get my hands on one? Well, actually, he mentioned it earlier.
Get
Just
your money
it
right.
Doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be as hard as
ready.
I expected.
get
Just get
sorted,
money
get
sorted.
looking.
Keep your eyes on the ball.
Step up to the plate.
Just knock
Oh,
it out
and
of the park.
And he also writes, not a question, but your car is his ideal vision of what one should be if he ever found one.
Oh,
So,
that's beautiful.
LJ Photography RI,
ELJ.
turbo noises or supercharger noises.
Turbo noises.
ITBs.
Oh, you see,
It's true. ITBs are
Yeah.
better than both, but
but supercharger noises.
I'm partial. To those
no,
these
really
days,
you
yeah.
guys can't put a BOV on a supercharger.
I really
Who
like,
cares about that?
I don't need the BOV.
Yeah,
Sking. Sking. Just watch me.
I love the.
Is that
the-
HKS?
the
Super-
wine.
That's
super
SHKS,
sequential?
that's SQV.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Dropping them out of my bumper
I was
all
going
the
to say,
time.
yeah, dragging them off.
Dragging them down the highway.
Just use
That's my NARB.
metal clips next time. Woco VW,
Woco
he just
VW.
writes, viewer callback. Last episode, you talked about Raptor as a trim. He said it's already used in the Raptor Ranger in Australia.
Oh, really?
Ooh, in
Raptor's a
Australia.
trim.
Yeah.
Raptor Ranger. So I
Ranger
wonder what,
Raptor.
wonder what that gets you. Ranger Raptor, Raptor Ranger.
I don't know
Fox
if it's
shocks.
anything motor. It's probably just a trim, not
I bet it
different
comes with
motor or
Fox
anything like that. Right. It's a package with some decals and some graphics.
Yeah.
Oh, looks
For us,
pretty
like,
beefy.
off-road, it gets,
I'm into it.
I've
for
read about the
sure.
Ranger Raptors though. Isn't that like a whole other thing?
I don't know.
I want it to be.
I mean,
Yeah, no, we're begging for these to come to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me
Again,
the.
Ford's still trying to decide
God,
what they're
go
going to
up.
call things.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Crushing a car.
Yeah.
Look at the size of those wheels and tires.
It's a
on that
it's a
thing.
monster truck.
It is now.
Oh my God! Imagine the Maverick Raptor.
Oh,
Jeez.
Here we go.
Maverick coming out. Wait, I had some news on that.
Yeah.
Supposedly going to debut in the next couple of weeks.
oh
so
man,
there's that.
some
I'm in.
late
Anyway,
podcast
late,
news.
late breaking podcast news. even though it was
Breaking.
posted the other day. Moving right along.
Yep.
Grape whistle.
Grape
Shouts
whistle.
to Grape
Shouts to Grape
Whistle.
Whistle.
Oh my god, one of the best.
So I found out a few months ago that I'm going to be a dad. Any tips for first time dads?
I'm out.
Yep, I'm out.
It gets better.
Expect
I'll tell you what, buddy. The first 6 months are a little rough, but then they get to be a lot of fun. And you should definitely tell your kid that they're going to lose their teeth at some point, because I got taken by surprise on that. Felt like a pretty bad dad. When my
See-
daughter's tooth fell out, and both me and my wife looked at each other like, "Oh shit, we forgot to tell her that's going to happen."
So my daughter, oddly enough, wants her teeth to fall out, which
at least
I don't
she
know.
knows it's coming.
Oh,
My
she
daughter
knows
had
it's going to happen.
No fucking idea. Just fell out one day.
She's very
I can only
ambitious.
imagine.
I'm just really hoping she doesn't yank one of her own teeth out someday.
Yeah, they all start coming out pretty quick.
Yeah, at some point. It does get better. Yeah.
First 6 months, I tell everybody, like, just get ready, man. Get ready for the long haul.
Just beware of the diaper changes. Things can happen a lot quicker than you expect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Movement.
Yeah, if you don't get
Day
peed
one.
on, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah. Day one.
Yeah, hey, do the first diaper change. You can ride that shit forever. Got them both. Boosh.
So again, shouts to Grape Whistle. Congrats. Good luck.
Yeah, congrats, buddy. That's awesome.
Beefy Clutch.
Beefy clutch.
Ever help a friend do a bunch of work to their car just to have them turn around and list it for sale? Sounds like a weighted comment.
I'm sure he's still really your friend, and he didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not sour at all about it either. Jesus.
I've heard of that happening.
Let's see.
I mean, if
Sometimes
he's
you
your
gotta
friend and
sell
you're helping
stuff,
him
you
out,
know?
what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, it's right. It's,
Sometimes you got to move stuff. Maybe it's a tough financial spot. You just
Right.
help your buddy out.
right. Hey, everybody needs a helping hand.
Exactly.
Edelman, shouts Edelman.
Edelman.
Shouts Julian.
Shout out to the past.
He just writes, I've been following Chester Don for a few years on the gram, and hot damn that car. Real question, though,
Right.
do you ever plan on releasing snapbacks?
Snapbacks?
Caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah.
Again,
Like revival snapbacks?
everything is in the works.
Yeah, snapbacks would be great. I'm locked into one right now.
Everything
I'm all
is in
about
the
it.
works. Hopefully, someday I'll catch up with stuff.
Oh, where was I? I was somewhere this weekend wearing a revival sweatshirt. The woman behind the counter was like, "Is that a flying pig?" And I was like, "Sure is." She's like, "I really like that." I was like, "Thank you."
RevivalMotoring.com. Smash that
Yeah,
like
I was
button.
like, really, it took me off guard. 'cause,
Well,
like,
yeah. Wouldn't
Just
expect
out
it.
of the blue. Is that a flying
Yeah.
pig?
Like, comment, subscribe, lady.
She said it in such a way that was like, I thought she was gonna be offended. Like, you know, like,
right, exactly. She mad about it?
how
She
dare
happy
you
about
bring
it?
a flying pig in here?
Yeah, like, does that mean something?
I grew up on
Uh,
a farm. That
yeah.
insults me.
Paul Aspen
Paul Aspen.
just writes, now that Manscaped is gone, do you still use their products?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of their undies.
Total strike.
Yeah, what else am I going to shave
It's been a
with?
total strike.
Yeah,
I'm
before
using a steak knife now.
the code went bad, I bought a bunch of undies.
I just use a lighter.
Yeah,
Get as close
just
as I
cinch it
can.
all off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man singed.
Yeah.
Actually, we're working on our own product line.
yeah, it's going to really help
Yeah,
everybody.
keep it locked. You'll know.
No, we truly still do use their
We
stuff.
call it the bushwhacker.
Yep, 5.0. It's actually a small weed whacker.
It's like a lawnmower. You actually just
Yeah, not good.
drive it
Yeah.
across.
The
for-
first
for-
few demos went bad.
He's still recovering.
Yeah.
really, really going to take out
Still
a big,
walking with a limp.
huge insurance policy on that one. And last but not least, hey, it's Diogo.
Hey, Theo.
He just writes, next donut meet. We covered that. It's this weekend.
Next donut meet. Yeah, we should get into that at the end.
Yeah.
Lock City Drift, Friday and Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
Starts at 1 o'clock on Friday. Most of the day Saturday, from what I understand. We are doing a donut meet here on Sunday,
9 a.m.
9 a.m. till whenever.
Yep.
Just come out, hang out, bring your own donuts.
Yep.
Bucks for the Boys happening. You want to throw your boys a couple dollars? We'd appreciate it massively. It's info@revivalmotoring.com via what the hell is it? PayPal.
Yep.
We're gonna put it on our website. It's gonna be revivalmotoring.com/B4B. Bucks for Boys. And yeah, I mean, you don't have to pay us anything too. That's fine.
Yeah. No, we just
Thanks for contributing and
we
listening.
appreciate you either
bullshitting.
way. We're just trying to sort out the best way to move forward and progress, and not throw,
We don't want to be beholden to big advertisements unless Spotify wants to bring a dump truck full of money our way, in which case we'll sell out immediately.
And we don't want to just throw infomercials down your throat every episode. And this goes across the entire network. Obviously, there's still other shows and other sponsors that we truly appreciate that's going to be ongoing, but this is just a potential new avenue, if you will.
Correct.
So,
And if it works, look at it for all your revival homies.
exactly. I think that's going to do it for us. Again,
it.
thanks for coming
Thank
to
you so
hang
much,
out,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks
it.
for coming on, man.
Support everybody. Go out to the Lock City Drift event. That's open. Go to their Instagram for all that info and time and stuff like that. Support us. Go to revivalmotoring.com. Go hit up our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe. As always, thank you for listening. Also, check out some of our other shows. Talking Motorcycles, hosted by Tom Connors. Topics Under the Stairs, hosted by John Stairs and Ryan Hathaway. And The Circle Jerks, hosted by Kyle Belcher and Dan Walker. Any other info you need, just visit revivemotoring.com. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening, guys. See you next week.
ya.